Yep.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm hitting go live now, and now. I'm
Okay.
going to
By the way,
put-
Kai, before going live, though, Kai, just heads up, like, however you're talking to your microphone, you're a lot quieter than everybody else, so you probably need to be closer.
Okay.
I love it. This Bionicle game won't start. Cool. It will start. It's just annoying.
I need to start. I'm still firing up my Republican Gamer computer.
That's fair. Republican gamer is hard to please. Okay, cool.
Caleb, would you start a gaming review show called The Republican Gamer?
Maybe. If a lot of people thought I was a cool Republican gamer.
Legitimately.
I mean, the Republican gamer, if I became known as the Republican gamer, I mean, I think I could build a brand around that. I could do it.
You could meet Ben Shapiro.
It could be Ben Shapiro, it could be Donald Trump.
Also, yeah, Kai, yeah, for sure, you're way quieter than Caleb is.
Yeah.
Okay, well, here
Also,
as
do you have
loud as I can
headphones
go. Is this good or is this not good?
That's better.
Okay, put it in your mouth. Put it in your mouth.
No.
Or,
It might actually just be just the volume of your voice, actually, because actually just then you weren't that quiet. It's just Caleb and Cage are in like a full-on scream.
Oh, I'm in.
Yeah, no, I don't scream into my mic.
I'm loud.
Talk a little louder, Kai. Talk.
I don't want to.
Talk loud. Talk.
I mean, it's fine. I mean, it's
Speak
fine,
loudly and forever hold your
Can
peace.
everyone else just speak a little quieter?
Yeah, the only reason I say it, you might get drowned out when the screaming begins.
Kai, speak now. Speak now, or forever hold your yeast infection.
I have a yeast infection.
So this game is really cool.
I don't even know, can men get yeast infections? I don't think so. I don't know, maybe they can.
Life finds a way as I strut over, throw down my medical report.
I think it's probably just like the hell is it called? Urinary tract infection. You can get them. It's just a lot harder for us.
Guys, have you heard of the Vura Vura Nui?
No, and
No.
I don't know what you just said.
It's an
No,
Earth.
but I
You're
do
making
want to
fun
say
of,
though,
like,
I
an
do.
Indian movie.
I do want to, before we move on to that, though, I do want about infections. Though I do want to ask, ideas. Have you ever had an obese infection?
I think the West has an obese infection.
Luckily, Mexico's getting rid of their obese infection, but it's still got some ways to go.
Modern society has an obese infection.
Guys, we're getting
My
caught.
father had an obese infection.
Yeah, no, I understand. I had a fat father too. Stuff.
Kai, do you know about that quote or no?
Kind of, yeah.
I'm assuming
I don't
we're
know
already like.
everything
Yeah,
about the quote, but
we
I
are-
understand it enough to understand that.
It's just the idea that Chris Hansen's weight level to a crying pedophile was to relate to the fact that his father was also overweight.
Amazing.
But he said it. But the way he talked about like being like, yeah, my father was overweight too. It's like the way that you talk about like, and the way you talked about being like, yeah, my father also died of cancer. But no, his thing was just, yeah, my father died from obesity. And who knows, maybe some other bad medical conditions
Also-
came through the obesity. But
Oh.
just the way he framed
No,
it
it
was
was-
just that he was
it
only
was-
fat.
No, and not only that, but he framed it as if it was hard for him. Like his dad he didn't say obese. His dad being overweight was tough for him as well.
This game is
Pedophile.
Yeah, dude, Chris Hansen, I do, like
this
carrying
game
him
is so.
around.
Not only that, but I bet his dad was watching like, what the hell, man?
His dad calls us like, what the hell, man? I'm only 10 pounds overweight. He's like, his dad holds his stomach and says, it takes a picture of his stomach, sends it to Chris Hansen. Does this look overweight to you? Middle finger.
If there was
No.
social media back when like To Catch a Predator was in its full swing, you know that his father.
Oh,
was
but actually, the funny
posting online.
The funny thing about that is it's actually not To Catch Predator, it's Hansen vs Predator, which is kind of like the reboot, so it is modern.
Oh,
Yeah.
his father didn't make like a drama piece on like.
And,
Uh,
and the funny
was
thing is
funny.
as well that Chris Hansen, he's not fat, but he is in his older age got a bit of a dad gut now. So for him to say it now, it's almost more ironic.
I
Amazing.
would say that. I'd say that his weight's definitely fluctuated. There is full-blown chubby Hansen waddling around out there.
Yeah,
Yep.
but now Hansen is a bit of like an old man.
Like acting like the different types of fatness of Chris Hansen, like fat stages of different people. That's a version of Chris Hansen that's waddling out.
But now He's got a bit of that old man chicken neck thing going right now.
Right.
Yup.
Is he hiding that with the turtleneck, or is he just kind of letting it all hang out?
No, yeah, he doesn't rock the turtleneck anymore. He should, in
What?
fact. He should go for
the
the,
one time that makes sense to rock a turtleneck.
he should go for the full silver fox look, I think.
Right. Yeah.
Why doesn't he go for
How
a
do you
full
feel
silver
about people
fox?
that get? How do you feel about people who get like plastic surgery to like fix the neck flab?
It's
Good.
Yeah. It depends. Like, there are these gross edits of Trump's neck flab looking like a vagina. You don't want that.
When I see that.
But I remember Bill Burr did a bit saying that, you know, you can either look 50 or you can look like a 40-year-old lizard. Like, that's the trade-off.
My question is with the neck flap thing though is it's like okay, so hear me out. If somebody got piercings in their neck flap, does that make them cooler or worse?
That's worse. Way worse.
So you're telling me just getting like some like rings or like inside your neck flap, just dialing up, maybe a couple stud action going on?
Do you want me to have some fucking Bojangles hanging on my turkey wattle? No.
Bojangles on your turkey wattle. How did you describe piercings on a neck flap, which is like like weird like metal street culture like age type stuff, and you somehow made that sound like backwoods country singing like howdy y'all, we out here with the Bojangles and turkey now wherever you said.
The Bojangles on my turkey wattle. That shit's nasty.
Would you ever consider it, like, getting plastic surgery to just touch it up? Maybe not, just, I can't imagine, this is the thing that I'm quite curious about, and I guess I'll only learn this with age unless I ask some older person. Is it harder to shave?
Oh, yeah, maybe you have to, like, pull it taut. Maybe it's like when you have to
Ew.
shave your nutsack.
Okay,
Shaving with a razor, there, not with an electric razor, but just a standard, like, Gillette. Like, that
Whoa.
sounds painful.
I've tried it, but with one of those ones with 4 blades, so it's not like taking a straight razor down there, and yeah, not a good idea.
Ember, would you ever give your pubic hair a fade?
Fuck yeah, man, that'd be sick.
What
So
if
which
there was a
direction?
shop that specialized in that? Like,
That's a lot to take in. Like, you have to be comfortable with enough with the guy to be
that Uber haircuts thing that's in the UK that I showed
Yeah.
you. What if that was like part of their specialty?
Oh my god, okay, we've done your head. Drop trowel, mate.
Well, it's like it's pretty private. It's like it's the back of a car, and
The back of your car and somebody tells you to drop trout, that never ends well.
yeah, I know, but they've got alcohol.
Oh, just imagine that on your mound, just the burn. Have you seen those videos of like guys that get like fades or like clean shaven heads and stuff, and then they put the alcohol on? There's one of this guy, hard looking guy, and they apply the alcohol, and dude straight up just moans.
Did he moan this loud?
Oh.
No, but okay. So my question though with the pubic hair fade though is this is the question: is it balder near this belly button or is it balder near the?
Well,
the
that's what I'd
penis?
assume. Why would you fade up?
Well, with direction is which way's up? Which way's up?
Yeah,
Which way's
yeah.
up?
So you would get like a soul patch on your snail trail, and it goes down to no pubes. What the fuck would that be? Also, Caleb, are you speaking or are you just being quiet?
No, I'm just playing this dumb game because this boss is weird. The Vura Vura Nui. I'm literally fighting a giant piece of poo, and
Yeah, the pee pee poo poo nui.
it is literally.
But yeah, no, you would have to fade up. It would be like otherwise you would literally have like an afro fade. I don't know, that'd just be weird.
Okay. So the question though is, it's like, so it's better to have hair near the shaft than near this belly button.
I'd say if you're going for a fade, yes.
Okay. I actually argue the other way around, Frank.
Why?
Well, think about it this way: the orientation of your head is that the hair is on more vertical on your body, and the ball is more downward on your body.
Yeah, so
if you
it's
did,
so you complete the hourglass look. You go in one direction one way and the other direction the other.
No, but I'm not saying hourglass direction. I'm saying symmetrical. Listen, never hear the phrase "the carpet master drapes." Well, all I'm saying is like if I'm doing it the way you're doing, then that means that I'm like getting some combination between like an old Christian monk bald patch action going on with a fade.
Nah. The snail trail is supposed to lead down to the prize, not away from him.
But if you have a six-pack, then wouldn't the prize be your abs?
But if you got a six-pack, you got those killer V lines that point right to your ding dong. So
it is kind of funny how just like biologically, if you and you're ultimately ripped, it's just like this is my dick.
Exactly. It's like your body's literally saying, "Look at it, look at it."
And then when you're fat, it's "Look at this."
So yeah, if you're a fat
It
dude,
just tries
maybe.
to hide. It just tries to hide. Like, don't procreate. No.
Yeah. It's like that's when you have the obese infection.
So, Caleb, the question is if you use any of the stream material for animation, how are you going to animate it? Because there's just like violent noises coming off while we're talking about penis.
Yeah, I know. It's really annoying. I hate this stupid thing. I tried muting the whole game so that no sound effects happen, but the stupid, really, really high-pitched laser blast sound effect of each Toa is just so obnoxious. And now the game just crashed.
Just go to your volume mixer.
What
like
are you playing a fan game or are you playing the actual?
Yeah, he's actually playing the unreleased Bionicle game.
Oh.
Yeah. But Caleb, if you right click the volume icon, there's a thing that you can select called Open Volume Mixer, and you can mute one application but not the others.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's the standard Microsoft stuff, mighty boy.
I know. I'm an idiot.
I tried to show him.
You've seen you've seen the Dicka mode version of that, right, or no?
I just watched a video called Sus Producer Tags, and it just has all the producer tags as gayified, including "Oh my God, cummies."
Okay, but here's my question though is
Oh my God.
what's the baby one? How's that the turn out one gay?
Let's see. What the Jetson made another one? I don't know. Jetson made another cum? I don't know.
I was thinking, that's not the baby. That's
that one. Nah, that's not producer tag though.
Well, I'm sorry I ruined all your bits by blasting this guy over every time you said something funny.
I don't know. Maybe if you animate it, you could just have Gilla playing the game in the corner, and you just use actual footage from your feed, just playing in the corner while.
Maybe you can use actual footage of Caleb's snail trail. Yeah.
Or maybe instead, like I don't know.
Yeah, dude, Caleb, just like take a picture of yourself and then I could Photoshop the thing, the fade.
Oh, thank God! I can't tell you how relaxing it is to shoot the laser without hearing that stupid sound effect anymore.
I can't believe how relaxing it is to get a dick fade.
You crazy boy.
But I can still hear it. I don't think it did anything for the mixer. Also, that stuff must be loud if you're wearing headphones. Almost if you don't wear the headphones while you're on the microphone, like a babe.
Really? Did it only mute it for me? That would be so annoying if it's still.
Yeah.
That's
maybe,
so.
I don't know. Maybe you got back. Maybe you don't have. Maybe you have open back headphones, so that the sound is just going through it. But almost.
Yeah, Caleb tends to wear open back trousers as well.
Kai, what would you do if you saw somebody walking down the street with assless chaps?
I've always hated the phrase assless chaps because I think of chaps as the term for friend, and it just feels like such a strange statement.
I've got it.
Yeah, like this friend, my homie got no ass.
Like someone who doesn't do squats enough is just an assless chap.
Okay, so basically me got it. Anyway,
sorry guys about the chat.
speaking of chaps and ass, I actually have a story about about
I
that.
thought about, yeah, talking about ass.
No,
me
not
and
the
Kai.
story. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, speaking about ass, me and Kai, we have asses that all the ladies are like, damn, I wish I had that booty.
Yeah, when people refuse to hear about my assless chaps, I try to show them.
What?
Anyway, okay, so Kai, do you want to tell the glorious tale of Pickass?
You can tell the story.
I feel like Kai doesn't want it.
Okay, well, before we do any storytelling, we really should look at some of the chat. Guys, could you start sending messages again? Because it's hard for me to, like, scroll back and look throughout the chat. Guys,
Yeah,
please.
we have an assless chat.
Yeah, but apparently people are asking for advice. I hate my life. I want to die. I ain't got an iPhone. My heart thinking suicide because I got no iPhone. I'm sorry.
Well, if an iPhone is so important to you, maybe you should kill yourself.
Yep. Callan LF? More like Callan likes aura face fetish. Dang it, Bungus Fungus. Why'd you say that? Orifice fetish. Huh. Callan, learn new IDS one at a time. Do you have any advice for me? I'm trying to make myself mock and have bricks on a Hero Factory chest piece. Like you stuck Lego bricks on the chest instead of a hero core?
You're trying to make a self-mark. That was your first mistake right there, buddy.
It's pretty true. I'm sorry, bro. What is that noise back there? I think that's IDS's end. I think that's
That
part
might
of...
be me.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm adding to the drama.
So
I'm
that's
trying
what
to add
you...
to the drama.
Because, yeah, I did turn off this stupid sound effect, thankfully. But, oh, come
Probably
on.
my drama alert.
I hit the wrong button. And now... Oh, come on.
And now you've released the Poopa Poopa Nui, or whatever the hell you said.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. I'm so sick of this. I cannot beat this Poopa Poopa Nui because of the game keeps killing itself. Or having weird problems.
The poopa the nui.
Yeah, guys,
Sick of it.
whoever went through all the hard work of rebuilding this game and like fixing and making it a fully playable game, yeah, nice try. It didn't work.
Yeah, the guy who went through all that effort, yeah, get a job.
Yeah, get a job, dude. So Kai,
Yeah,
if, go ahead.
What do you want?
No,
I was gonna ask what does Kai need.
I don't know. I was just gonna ask Kai that if he was ever to like try and rebuild a game from the ground up to make it really
No,
good.
I would never do that. But okay.
Like if there was any concept for a game that you think or game
Yeah.
that's
He'd never do that, okay? But go off, sis.
Hey sis Kai,
What?
you beautiful.
Clean, spill the tea.
Your head
You-
was clean, Tony Fantana.
Your head look like a pea in Tony Anthony.
Man, your head looked like a dildo.
Anyway, so yeah, I was trying to fix my mic for a bit, so I went AFK for a second.
You
But
went JFK for a second.
yeah, no, I didn't quite do that one. So did we do the chat questions already?
A couple of them, but what else? The guy was asking about making a self mock. Sorry, we don't have a lot of advice for self mocks. We just don't. Do
I
that.
think just make it emblematic of you. Don't be afraid to make it quirky and cool and original. It doesn't have to be, oh my god, cool ass badass guy, because that's just everyone makes their self mock like a big Mary Sue stinky epic guy. It's just make it.
Yeah, man. If you
Make it
if you have big floppy mantics, just build big floppy mantics on yourself.
Yeah, just make
Exactly.
just make it interesting. People like to just be, oh my guy's the biggest, coolest, edgiest guy in all of Poop Stain Nui, and it's like, that's real cool, dude.
Yeah, so many kids back in the day had silver Takanuva masks from Takanuva stars on their self mock.
Yeah, so just use the gold one, okay?
Yep, yeah, make it a gold
Yeah,
this
so-
time.
You know, so many people, the thing is, it's like, you know, you just got to be out there. You know, it's like, make yourself the king of something. Make yourself like the Lord of Fire. You know, just like make yourself a big guy.
Yeah, I'm a stupid head.
Yeah, listen, Caleb, I tried to show him.
You did.
That guy who keeps on bringing up Toho every stream. I tried to show him.
Yep. I tried to
I
show
got
him the
Toho.
way.
Anyway, so
You guys need to join the
Ca-
Smash server so you can see all of his cool memes he posts in the server. I see them, so he's always
I
posting.
see wiener.
Tarago Anua literally showed up out of nowhere to say, "Oh, he literally dissolved, like he was snapped back into existence like Thanos as soon as I beat this bad guy."
Whoa!
Oh, that's so mean. Like I know that's not a funny observation, I admit, but you
Yeah.
know what?
yeah, clap back to reality. Oop.
Sorry, Cowan. Let me change that. Cowan likes Obama feet. Obama feet? Like,
Here's my feet.
is there any picture of Obama's feet? Is there like a picture of them at the beach?
Oh, here's your toes.
Caleb's just like, oh, is there any picture of Obama's feet? I mean, that would be fucking cool. Anyone got that picture?
Somebody send me that if you found it. If you know what that is or where that is, please let me know. Hey, Cowan, do you think that prejudice and slavery exist or have existed in the Bionicle universe? Obviously.
I mean, prejudice clearly exists. There was one guy who said, wait, what was it? Was somebody said Paraka, and then the Torn just got freaking upset and had to
we literally have the Paraka animation where Hakan is whipping Pirak.
Yep.
Volta.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, they mentioned.
And so basically, all answers go back to Paraka on that one.
Yep, it's true. They even mentioned the Makoki stones in this. Don't you guys like Makoki stones? There are 5 Makoki stones hidden on Mananui, but they can only be found by.
Yeah, I
the
prefer McClunkey stones.
McClunky.
I found a McClunky stone. It's cool too because it looks kind of like the similar shape of the stuff they used at the end of 2008 to open the.
Yeah, the Codex keystones. Yeah.
You know, that's not nice.
I tried to show him. Okay.
I tried to get over
then
you.
look.
It doesn't work.
Caleb, when he was fighting that one boss, I'm in love with the shape of poop.
Wait, guys, you gotta watch this. It's a cool cutscene. Onua gets to meet Toagali.
Oh, that's awesome.
Is he gonna
Gali.
call him an idiot?
Look at this background. It's so. It is pretty ugly.
I don't know. I'm not there. The stream is lagging for me, so I won't be able to
Oh.
see the background until 20 years later.
Sorry, guys. It's got a moon on it. You'll see Onua standing in front of the moon. But there's a
That's
few.
pretty cool. It's pixelated. This whole shit, but it does look nice.
I mean, it is a neat idea. Yeah, but it's just.
Yeah, like Onu was standing on like a flat.
Wait, oh wait, why
Like
is space?
landfill.
Why was space out? Why is nighttime just space?
I don't know.
For Mananui.
Well, if you live in an area that there's no light pollution, nighttime is like space.
Guess that makes sense.
Damn,
What's the
I want to be
clearest sky
Martian.
you guys ever seen?
Gali looks like she's about to attack Onua from the back. Like she's literally about to murder him. But then he's like, I knew you're there. Sorry, what was Kai going to say with his
Yeah,
cool?
just like, what's the clearest sky you guys have ever seen?
The clearest sky? Like
Yeah,
what
like
do
nighttime sky.
Oh, it was December 5th, 2007.
To be fair, probably when I lived in New Zealand, which is close to where this shit takes place.
Yep, that's where Onua
met
met Gali for the first time.
Did you ever like just play with your bionicles around and then there's just a New Zealander looking at you being like a fucking cultural appropriator?
No, because everyone there fucking loved it, and that's where I got into it.
Exactly.
In fact,
So who was so where did the so if everybody liked it there, then like who's the person that did the lawsuit?
well, the lawsuit was the actual Maori people, because that would be like someone being like, "I'm gonna trade work the name table." Oh, it's no, actually, it's like the Fine Bros trying to trade work the name fucking React, right?
Or more accurately, it's like the it's like Disney trying to copyright Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
Oh no, Day of the Dead, not Cinco de Mayo.
regardless, it's like at least no, not even, well, Day of the Dead at least is just separate words. It's literally like copyrighting a word in their language, and it's like, what? You can't do that.
You can't take our bolts.
Yup. You can't do that as the game crashes once again. But at least we
They're
got to see the
remaking-
cool epic cutscene. Sorry, what?
Is it crashing because of like the patches and stuff? Or...
Yeah, it's something with it. It's not the computer. It's just whatever.
Yeah. Caleb is crashing from nicotine withdrawal because he hasn't got enough nicotine patches.
Why do you keep talking about that? I've been getting over that. I tried to get over you. It doesn't work.
Look, you're still a cunt.
Hey, look, guys, we don't swear on this channel ever. We don't say those words.
Caleb is also a fucking jerk.
I see.
Yeah.
The lawsuit was specifically because of the word Tahunga, though, because that was like I'm pretty sure that was a
Well,
more religious
Actually,
term.
that was a few words, but then I think a compromise is made.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Tahunga made another one. Hey, so, I've been wanting to tell the story for a while, so can I finally tell the tale of Pickass?
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
say wait. Actually, how long is the story? Because I'm gonna just dip in 2 minutes to get food out the oven.
Then I'll wait because this guy is
It's a
in,
while.
he's an escapade. He's a saga.
He's
Okay,
a
sorry,
long
Lord.
con.
The thing I can say though is that so the other day, you know, I had to be in like a hospital waiting room, and when I was there, like, so, okay, it's a bit of like, I had like probably like one of the stranger experiences because first off, because of COVID regulations, they for some reason put the waiting room inside the parking garage instead of the actual hospital building itself. So went into the waiting room, everybody was just sitting inside like a parking garage with a heat lamp there, and that's it. Just awkwardly in chairs, and it's just like, you know, like, yeah, this is like literally the worst solution for an alternative to a waiting room ever. And then like there was like a there was a lady that walked up that well, her appearance is, you know, to put it politely, is, you know, stereotypically white trash, but you know, I don't judge people because yeah, I'm a nice good person. I never I never assume the worst in people.
Nice.
They were
Nice.
white trash, you can say. They were definitely white
Oh,
trash.
I said this to someone at work. Nice people tend to brag about how nice they are. Also,
Yeah,
my
and
shit's-
you see, and I'm the nicest person you've ever meet.
Alright,
Ever.
I'm gonna
Mom
diss
is
Karen.
certainly concerned about what's happening upstairs now. Let me go tell her that everything's okay. Is he just screaming that all across the house?
Yikes.
Okay,
Beautiful.
well, I guess
You're a
we'll
beautiful
hear
boy.
this, but anyways, the story went. So this lady
Sorry.
asked if, you know, like, you know, if this was the right space, and you know, I, you know, explained, you know, yeah, this is just like this is the waiting room. Don't want you inside the actual building, but you just wait here. And and you know, I made the mistake because most other people just kind of had their head down when this lady asked the general question to everybody, but I made the mistake of just, you know, actually responding to the question. And when that happened, like at first, you know, she said like, "Can't speak up louder. I'm kind of deaf. I'm hard of hearing." And then I said it louder, and then she says, "Oh, it's, you know," and then it transitions into like, for some reason she decides to tell a story about like being like, "Oh yeah, I have a lot of experiences in hospital waiting rooms," because she started talking about how one time her fiance got impaled through his thigh and almost lost his dick.
Wow.
And she was talking about it, and I'm like, I was in this weird situation where, like, on one hand, I'm like, I want to know like what exactly impaled him, but at the same time, I'm like, I need to ask as few questions as possible so this person leaves me alone. So it's like, it's like on one hand I want more information, but on the other hand I really don't want to humor this person. Unfortunately, I chose ultimately the safer option in life, which was just, you know, try to distance myself and not engage. But yeah, she was talking about being like, yeah, no, he got impaled then. I didn't think, like, you know, it was like impale, like I didn't think impaling happened anymore. You know, that's like
It never happens. It's impossible.
Yeah, it's like impaling just became obsolete and just like, you know, went away with history. and then she said to like, yeah, it was like right here on the thigh, like almost lost his manhood. Said that quite a few times, and specifically the phrase almost lost his man.
Man.
Yeah, and tell him about the voice too, you know?
You can
voice.
do the voice better than I can.
And Voice, like, she's definitely smoking many packs of cigarettes a day. Actually,
Oh,
they
no.
started. The weirdest thing was, so there were only about 6 chairs in that emergency room waiting area, right? And it's out in the middle, as Cage said, of this parking lot, which is just the worst place to possibly have, like, this waiting room. And, the cars, if somebody just, was coming up in a panic, they just waste everybody that was sitting there. And the thing is that, this woman, she's not only is she, I mean, like, yeah, as Cage described her, she's got this white trash appearance and stuff, like, just the most ridiculous gaudy clothes. She's got the voice like this, and it doesn't even sound like a woman. It sounds more like a dragon or something,
Dragon Queen.
Not very
Yeah,
nice, but
Dragon
okay.
Queen. Yeah, and it's just the weirdest, the weirdest situation. What was the whole? Where was I supposed to go with this?
She was the nicest person you ever met. She gave you hugs.
Basically, the voice, and you wanted me to go into some more of the descriptors.
Oh yeah, no, it's just like such a weird. Oh yeah, they started. They started taking. The person that was with her took one of the wheelchairs, just because there wasn't another seat, and he started like smoking away on the wheelchair in the face of everyone else waiting in the waiting room, and they had to run over and be like, sir, you can't do that here, and it just, from there just became more and more of a commotion. So we decided to just leave and walk across the street.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we didn't wait there anymore. But yeah, it's
Wow.
Yeah, it's hard to say. Like I've quite had experiences like that because like Kai. So the thing is, Kai has this interesting ability that I describe it as an ability, where he tends to attract the crazies. Like for some reason, something about his appearance makes people willing to just like strike up random conversation with him specifically. But not only just strike up random conversation, they will also confess things that they've not confessed to the closest people in life to him on their first meeting to him. They'll just like walk up and be like, "Oh yeah, hey man, listen, let me tell you my life story. Let me tell you about my dark secrets. Yeah, I'm going to tell you everything, and it's gonna be alright."
Wow, that's
It's
cool.
like,
makes your life more interesting, that's for sure.
Yeah, there was like one time, there was the crazy thing though is like I've been around Kai and I've experienced it with Kai, and and Kai experiences by himself, but usually if I'm by myself without Kai, I don't have this crazy magnet with me. So, but there was one time that I do remember specifically where there was this, we were, Kai and I, when we were in college, we were eating at a restaurant before class, and this, and so before class we were getting some food, and what happened was that the waiter was coming back in, he was going to, ask for the check, but then the guy notices like Kai had a Pikachu sticker on his laptop. He's like, "Oh hey, Pikachu, yeah, I like Pikachu, I play a lot of Pokemon." It's like, "Oh yeah," it's like, it's like, "That's cool," and he's like, "Yeah, I know." It's like basically goes, and he's like one of those types of guys that will spend hours like breeding and basically trying to build the perfect specimen of a Pokemon.
Yeah, stats and all that stuff. It's weird.
Yeah, like he's one of those types of guys. But then somehow it transitions into him talking about his backstory of how he used to be in the military, and I think how he got kicked out was the following. So after
first off, no, it does go into the military, but somehow I don't remember exactly how, but before he talked about his military experience, he took a hard turn and started, he was talking about Pokemon, and then he went into the Israel-Palestine conflict.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. He went from Pikachu to Israel-Palestine conflict,
and how Israel was like, just like the total villain.
Yeah, they are
stuff.
They're
Just
pretty
complete
heinous, disgusting.
pro-Palestinian.
Yeah, I mean, Israel does prefer Palestine prefers Pokemon.
Oh, you were cutting out. What'd you say? Say that one more time.
I was going to say Israel prefers Pokemon Red, while Palestine prefers Pokemon Blue.
Ah,
Actually, Israel would prefer Pokemon Blue because the Star of David has blue in it.
That's such a arbitrary reason.
No.
No.
You
What's
don't
going on?
pretend you can understand the Jews on such a simple level, Cage.
Anyway, continuing with the story though, this guy like after talking about Israel Palestine though, he went from did he start talking about how he wants to run for government office at some point in his life, or did he talk about his military experience and how he got kicked out?
He talked about the military experience first before he talked about the, his ambitions, political.
Okay, so yeah, and side note, just pointing out there, Kai and I had to go to a class later today too. So like, not only do we have like want to get out of the conversation because the guy is a little wacky, we all want to get out of the conversation because like mine throughout the entire next part I'm going to tell you. It's both the guy's wacky and also we had somewhere to be at the same time. Anyway, so this guy then talks about how he was previously married and he went off to tour, but when he came back from tour, he found out that his wife was sleeping with an 18-year-old, and what happened was that then he kind of started bragging about like how he basically got so pissed off that he went and basically dragged the 18-year-old out to the front yard, beat the shit out of him so bad that the guy actually became mentally disabled, and just like constantly there, and like all the other neighbors in the area, first off, they all knew that the wife was cheating and knew what was going to happen when the husband got home, the husband who was beating the shit out of the teenager. But they also they were also like filming and laughing this whole time while this guy was beating this guy to the point where the guy became basically beaten mentally disabled is the best way to put it. And yeah, then he went through like a nasty divorce, but then like he got discharged from the military, but he also was able to get out of it without getting any legal charges pressed against him.
Yeah, because he was in the military. At least that's what he said. Because he was like.
Yeah.
Well, he sounds sounds like a smart guy.
Anyways,
I forgot. The reason why he got out was because apparently one of his close friends in the service died the same week. So they used the mental distress from that as part of the legal argument.
Yeah, and he was very proud of using that friend as kind of an excuse to beat the shit out of this 18-year-old.
Yeah,
that's so cool.
And then he talks about how he wants to. And then he talks about how he wants to run to office.
Yeah.
Why do these people? That's so weird that they tell you these things.
Yeah, and literally, we weren't goading him on or anything like that. We were trying our best to get out of the conversation. This entire thing started because I had a Pikachu sticker on my laptop. So I ripped the Pikachu sticker off.
Never again. I will never ever have another conversation about Pikachu. Not like this.
Yeah, and then on top of that too, when Kai and I finally made it to our class, luckily on time, but we were cutting it short. When we made it on time to our class, for some reason the people in the classroom started talking, and then one girl decides to confess that she likes looking at gore pictures.
Oh, gross.
And it helps her fall asleep
that
at night.
and shit.
I don't know, but Gore is one of my favorite vice presidents.
He was pretty cool.
He made the
How do you feel about Gore without the owl?
That's it's pretty shit.
I guess
That's what she was looking at.
How do you feel about? I'm pretty sure Nixon was a vice president. So.
Well, then I just quickly not to derail. While I was in the kitchen, I bumped into my landlord, who was just there for some reason. I'm like, hey, what's up? He's like, oh, hey. I'm like, so what are you doing here? He's like, just my ex-son. No, he's still my son, technically. I'm gonna call him ex-son. Has left his bike in the shed, so I'm just getting it. I'm like, what the fuck, ex-son? What the?
I love that he went into that detail. Like, he figured out the mental gymnastics around it in front of you. Yeah, well, I've pretty much disowned him because he's a piece of crap, and I hate him with all my fury. So yeah, ex-son.
He's like, he can't be an ex. He's my ex-son.
A man really went from "that's my son" to "that used to be my son."
Kruger Studios says.
Anyway, carry on.
Oh, real quick, Kruger Studios says, "I wish Golly was real so I could hold her hand." That's nice.
Yeah, I wish Gali was real so I could call her an idiot.
Palatu be doing CBT while Lewa and Gali are having fun? What? What is this? I feel like that's slander. Also, guys, before we go on with story stuff real quick, this is a cool scene. Gali's talking to Kapura about his special ability.
No.
Vakama says that I'm...
Kapura's special ability is joking.
I
That's
can't believe that guy who saw your Pikachu sticker created Kapura. That's mad.
That's great. Vakama says that I'm skilled at traveling great distances while walking very slowly. Did you also fall from the sky like Anua? It's interesting how, yeah, most media refers to the Toa as like coming from the sea, but in the early days, this was referring to it as falling from the sky. I mean, I know they did technically fall from the sky, but because they fell from the monitor robot.
Hold on a second. The Kai just do the same thing that IDS does every single time somebody talks too long. This guy.
that was just me doing that.
He was just doing it in a sound that sounds
like I was doing the thing that you do, and I'm like, how does he know that you do that?
IDS is just good at making funny different noises and sounding like other people.
Do you like the destructive noise I make and make it sound like me now?
What, like the Cougar mic explosion?
I mean, like anything that sounds like something that you'd be like, oh, that's Cage IDS on them.
I mean, I'm not ready to scream Jets made another one right now, so.
Oh, guys, real quick, this is a cool line. Vakama says that the Makuta is very dangerous and can be in many places at the same time. Do you believe that?
No.
Gali's just like, he's a big bad guy, so I guess. I don't know. She doesn't know nothing. Gali's an idiot. She's just like, okay, you little red Matoran. Yeah, whatever. See you later.
Run along, you little rascal.
It's cool that
Why have you done a Mata Among Us episode where you just put the Toamata masks on little Among Us nubs and have them walk around?
Why haven't you put Gali's mask on that twerking yellow Among Us?
I should. How did running forwards throw me backwards like that? That didn't make any sense. The platforming in this game is pretty mediocre, but it's still better than the Bionicle 2003 game, the GameCube game.
Yeah, but why would you play that game when you could be watching the Orville, you know?
That's true.
Yeah, why be playing that game when you could be playing some bitches?
The problem is we live in a post-Orville world.
So first off, the hookshot thing's already kind of goofy looking because there's like no animation when you use the hookshot in this game. It's like a little nub just comes out and your character levitates towards it. So it looks kind of awkward already. But I just saw this Gali in default standing position go up to something, bonk its head, and then fall all the way down the cliff.
Yeah, it's stupid. Yep. But it's cool. She can do little side flips, which you'll see in a second. So it is cool they gave them their own little unique jumping animations.
I just saw the monkey ball thing linked a hairy hero.
A hairy.
It goes a hairy hero, and he's got some. No. Oh no! It goes a hairy hero, and his balls are on the line.
Because you're mine, I walk the line.
Okay, so I had a good question that I got messed up because of the monkey balls.
Sorry. Yeah, did you guys finish talking about all the crazy kooks, or?
Whoa.
I'm trying to think it. Oh, God, the Devil Woman. The woman that you think that might actually.
I don't want to talk about the Devil Woman.
What makes you not want to talk about the Devil Woman?
Let's save that one for another day.
Okay.
A great question for another time. As freaking Maz Kanata once
Come on, Kai. Caleb needs material for his YouTube channel.
Yeah, I'm a little exhausted to explain, meeting Satan today. So.
That's
Okay, fine.
fair.
Explain a less crazy situation.
Well, talk about your last McDonald's experience as if you were explaining it to a friend.
My last
Kai, you're gonna have to take a giant leap here and like pretend you're speaking to your friends. Okay?
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, Kai, it's called acting. Okay, you played Rio for many years, so I know you
Yeah.
had the resume. Okay?
I know when you speak to Caleb, it's through gritted teeth, but
Yep.
Yeah.
Occasionally.
I get. We can. I understand that. I can hear the sediment eroding from from your molars.
like after a long conversation with Caleb, you're gonna have to invest in veneers.
After talking to Caleb, he just goes, and like a little dust cloud of his teeth dust comes out.
Yeah, so I think the last time I went to McDonald's, I actually do remember it. I was really pissed off.
What did they do?
I think the last time Cage or Larnu, which one were we using? Were we using
I'm
Larnu?
using Cage.
Okay, Cage and my
Yeah,
dad
don't dead
were in
name
the
him,
car,
please.
and I think we were at a convention or something like that. We were driving back from a convention, and my dad decided he was hungry and he demanded that we all eat. And so I did not want to eat McDonald's because, I'm all like, I'm going to feel like shit afterwards. I don't want to do this to myself. And, he's like, you're going to eat McDonald's. I'm like, I don't want to eat at all. But
This is very different than what I remember as our last time eating McDonald's.
I was more or less kind of
Cage
more
recalls an enthusiastic Kai.
No, I don't think.
The last time I can think of like the eating McDonald's though is that with like at least the time when I went with Kai. I'm trying to remember what it was. So
Were we at? Was that Are you gonna tell the university story?
it was. It's not really interesting. It's just kind of a little. But I mean, it was.
I'm just shocked that your McDonald's stories are so far back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's the thing. It's like I'm really the only person in my household that is actually like well, first off, big on fast food in general, but also he also isn't goes ugh McDonald's like I would not be able to get like if like I could not like willingly get the entire my family of 4 to go to a McDonald's drive-thru and actually eat. At most, my parents are getting coffee.
Mm-hmm.
But for things like Wendy's, yeah, we can do that. Taco Bell, I like Taco Bell was an uphill battle, but I finally made my family say Taco Bell is good.
There you go.
Yeah,
You're
but,
just slowly winning them over.
No, it's just here's the big thing too. It's like I will say with my like there's like there's some like reformation converting that I've done with my family on their fast food beliefs, and my two biggest like feats I've done so far is that I finally made them like Taco Bell and Pizza Hut get really bad raps culturally, and people are like, it's gross, that makes it sound taste. I'm like, no, actually try it, okay? And I told them like Taco Bell, you just don't get the ground meat. You get literally anything else on the menu from steak to chicken. Like specifically, if you get the quesarito at Taco Bell, it's good. And when that happened, everybody's like, "Oh yeah, no, Taco Bell's the shit. It doesn't give me shits. It's just the shit." But then, and Pizza Hut, I was like, "Yeah, I know. I've tried I've tried Domino's, Papa John's, all that stuff. Pizza Hut just has the best sauce, and this crust is annoying." And they agreed ultimately with tasting it.
And also, I don't know if you guys have it over here, but here Pizza has a lunchtime buffet where you can just eat as much pizza as you want.
That's good. See,
It's only at special occasions in Estados Unidos.
we have a place called Cece's Pizza, which is like that, and
Yeah, I think
they're not as big. There's not as many of them as there used to be, which is a shame because I can go ham at Cece's.
I remember CC had like killer macaroni, but their pizza was just like, look, it wasn't Little Caesars bad, but it wasn't anything to write home
Like,
about.
so why is it called Cece's? Is that like, is Cece's a cute name for Caesar? Like,
No, CC is communist China.
Yep.
I see.
Cece is Calibur's name.
No, I'm not gonna reference that because it exposes it.
Cece's was a name. I'm not certain, but I think it's a name of somebody. Could be wrong. Because
So,
it's like CICI, I think, right? Yeah, CICI.
Ah, yes. A community interest company. Yes.
CI.
But anyway, I do think the last McDonald's experience I did have though with Kai, I think it's actually this one's actually later than my dad saying we need to all eat and we're eating McDonald's today. I think it's so I, basically while we were in college, I didn't turn 21 until my last semester. So basically I was only in college for like 6 months where I could drink. And and oftentimes most of the drinking was done like, you know, what usually ended up happening was I was the designated driver. Because like most of the time when anybody was going out to do any drinking, they were doing so at like a public place, you know. So that's, you know, like I think the only time like I did any underage drinking in college was White Claw at a house party.
Okay, one second. What is a White Claw? I always hear this in like TV movies. I don't know what that is.
It's seltzer.
It's what?
It's like seltzer.
So just fizzy water? What?
It's like fizzy alcoholic water.
Oh, so okay.
But unlike other seltzers, it's okay as opposed to actively shit.
How nice.
I'll try to show them benefits of seltzer.
But it doesn't work.
I tried to show them. As it shows the seltzer come on screen.
Oh, guys,
Anyways,
listen to this dialogue real quick. It's just kind of funny. Oh, come on. Now, Taraga no Kama says that her mask is a noble Rao. Nahu Falls is carved in the likeness of the great Kanohi Cow. I wonder if there's a noble version of the Cow or a great version of the Rao. I don't know. I'm no Kanohi expert. I like that they actually put that in the game.
That is interesting, actually.
Yeah.
So foreshadowing towards the Metru types.
Sort of.
Guess so.
Yeah, that is very, very loose foreshadowing. That was not.
Yeah.
Sometimes this game glitches out and just shows text later after you talk to someone. So now it just says, "I don't know. I'm no Kanohi expert," constantly under the screen as I'm playing.
I do know that there was that in that game there's actually hidden inside the files are like joke secret animations that were never put into the actual final game that the developers made when they were just goofing around.
Yeah.
One of them involves Tahu putting his flame sword next to his ass and doing a flame fart.
Yep.
Anua flipping off the camera, and also Pahatu just taking a piss.
Yeah, I heard there's like hidden side foreshadowing in that.
Yeah. They foreshadowed another stupid let's exploit like cool app connected stuff and not make a theme that is going to last for more than 2 years.
What Bionicle came back, but it was like an app integrated like.
Oh no, Maku should be near the Takara stage somewhere. Talk to her. Oh guys, this is it. We need to watch this. I need to command all of your attention for this. This is the important Gali dance. We all need to learn this in real.
Well, actually, yeah, in
Flipping,
early lore, the Taragos are also referred to as the leaders of the dance as well.
Yep.
He is the lord of the dance, said he.
Yep.
Even the dancing.
Watch.
Even the dancing.
I guess wouldn't it be great if Gali danced like an idiot, like she's Elaine on Seinfeld?
The little kicks. Gali gets her kicks on Route 66.
Maku's going ham.
Club, so you're at the club and somebody does the line dance. Is that like either I'm staying away from her or damn she ain't half bad?
I'd
Also,
probably
shout out to just like one
wonder if it was a reference.
Yeah. What if she said what Seinfeld when he talked to her?
If she had like, she was dressed like Elaine. I'm like, what is going on?
What if then like what if then there was a but what if then like a Hispanic bald man came into there and he's like, hey, what's going on, and she says, I don't know, George, this guy's asking me if I'm referencing some
one thing. I do have a memory of coming home from the club one time. Mind you, I was ready just to go home, and speaking to someone in the taxi who was going home with someone else. Like, I guess they were gonna go home and hook up. But then we were talking about Seinfeld in the taxi because it's quite rare to find. Because Seinfeld didn't get that big of a syndication on in the UK, so general plebeians don't necessarily know it that well here. So finding someone who actually knows the show was interesting. So obviously she went home with that random person, but I was having way more of a conversation with her than he was. He was just lying there, like, just sitting there, essentially saying nothing.
That's awkward.
Fine.
That guy was sweating. He was like, he's like, dude, better not be standing in my. I can't even take your girlfriend or my wife or anything. That's just a random girl.
Just some random girl.
Yeah.
Alas.
Yeah.
How would you have
Well,
felt
what
like
if,
it
like,
was
when
an
she got
ultimate
back-
power move if you could have like actually like if she was like, hey, I want to go with home with you instead? Would you be
That
like,
would have been great.
yes?
over Seinfeld discussion.
I remember I remember seeing like a post online where there was like a girl. It's like one of those dumb TikTok things that like, they tell me a time where something happens. Anyway, one of them was just like the time where the time where you made sex awkward was basically the meme on it, and the girl basically said like, yeah, one time when I was going to give a man a blowjob, basically, I tapped his dick and pretended it was a microphone going testing 1 2 3. So what's the deal with airline food?
Oh,
Or
I've
was
seen
this
that.
thing on-
I've seen that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's not real.
The question though is, would you get more sprung or less sprung if a girl did that to you?
I don't think I'd care. I'd be like, okay, that's fine, whatever.
Okay,
I don't know if
One
I'd
thing
find. I feel like even though it's like a reference to something funny, it's so weird. I would just be kind of put off, probably.
Really? I wouldn't give a shit.
Not that, not really. No, I wouldn't give that much of a. But I would not be. It would not make me pleased. It would make me feel. I would just raise my.
Caleb is like, it makes me feel used.
Wench, you have displeased me.
And then you quote Jerry in my present wench.
Look, she.
No,
You
one
ha-
thing
you
I
have-
will say,
you have
one
to
part of
pause.
the conversation I remember that time in the taxi was, she was arguing, not arguing, but we were kind of discussing, and she was saying that Kramer is more integral to the show than George, and I was like, no, George is more integral to the show than Kramer.
Yeah, absolutely. I 100% agree with that. George,
How long was this taxi ride?
partly because
Oh,
George,
The
like,
worst thing in Milton Keynes is most of the normal clubs have closed, right? Just over time. I don't know why. Like, Milton Keynes becomes more and more of like a shopping mall as time goes on. And the biggest club that's in the area, which is way out from the town center, that you literally have to taxi. It feels like it's in a neighboring town almost, is a massive gay club that just basically got taken over by the straights because it was like, this last big club we have, so this is ours now. So we were at that
Is
place.
it so like decorated like a gay club though?
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, the whole outside is like rainbow shit, but it's like we need a place to party. Get out, not get out, but it's like, this is ours now. So it was quite a long taxi ride. Actually.
Just like the British just colonizing a territory because it has a resource they need.
Basically. But one thing I'll say is, for someone who's been clubbing in various different locations, it's nothing to write home about. The only thing cool about it is, through every
The gay
floor,
club?
there's a pillar of fire that goes through all the floors in the middle, which is kind of cool.
Wait.
Like,
Yeah, you see the phrase pillar of fire and kind of cool. It's like, how can you describe like one of the most badass like scene decorations? Yeah, it's okay, I guess. What the fuck is
But the
wrong
club
with
is, what my point here is, it's so far away that's annoying to get to. If you have been clubbing anywhere else, the club isn't that great. It's just big and has lots of rooms, which is just like I
that?
said.
It has a
it's-
pillar of fire.
Yeah, it's not good enough.
It's not good.
But
I think I relate there. It's like on clubs, the scene's not
I'm
that
curious
special.
as
It's
to how
the
you
people you're with.
But like, all I say is everyone's like, oh yeah, you gotta go.
You're with people you like and a pillar of fire.
All I'm saying is, it's like, oh, everyone here is like, oh, we gotta go to Pink's. Pink's is sick. I'm like, hey, you have zero taste. This is like this is like the Office hot girl where she's hot because she's the only woman around. Like, this is only considered a decent club because every other club is either closed or sucks even worse.
Yup.
So like you're like so basically the entire time you're like, Pam isn't even that bangable. Is what you're saying.
Exactly. Yeah. She's only bangable because the alternatives are Meredith and fucking Angela.
Nah. Well, now that we finished.
Why did Caleb's actual lap day be a griffin?
Okay, but now that.
Like, yeah.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say the only woman Caleb wants to bang is Lois. That's why he did a Family Guy laugh.
Hey, Lois, come over here and blow us.
Something I have in common with that weird show on.
I did.
Isn't that like
I
a?
did something.
Wait, sorry, but real quick, isn't there on Amazon? There's like a weird show where a guy like had Lois show up in his own cartoon, like in his
Wait,
character's
what?
dream. Someone sent me the clip of this.
There's this thing show like I saw the clip too. If I didn't send it to you, then like
I'm pretty sure
I saw
you
this
did.
independently. But there's this show called like Animals. It's like I don't know on which service it's on right now, but it's like but inside one episode, one character has like a trippy dream sequence, and like Lois from Family Guy pops up, and then the character's like, Lois, oh my god, you're so fucking hot! I can't believe I'm going to finally have sex with you. And then he gets taken out of the dream world, and he starts screaming that he wants to go back because he'll finally have sex with Lois.
That is bringing a weird like flashback. Maybe I watched it when you.
I think you
blinked it or
did, yeah.
That rings a bell.
I'm sorry, I don't want to keep Kai from saying his thing, but I did want to show real quick. I love the way this game. Sorry, but I love the way this game integrates the Mask of Translation, because they actually have weird other symbols that then get translated to the Matoran language. It's not the Matoran language you're translating, which you already have a translation to. People can already read the Matoran language. So
my question is why?
I feel like Nokama flexes on Nuju's bird language shit. Like, you're an idiot. Like, I literally have a master does this for me, you fool.
Yeah, I think she does.
I feel like she like might just go. She's like, yeah, damn, can we trade Toa? Because my Toa is an idiot, just like you.
Ooh, dang.
Wow, golly, you're a fucking idiot.
Nokama needs to be nicer to her Toa.
No, you did your best. I didn't even do that good. Yeah, because you're an idiot. You did your best.
You care about scratches? You are an idiot.
My village is an idiot.
Anyway,
Oh,
if
boy.
you want...
It's okay. No, it's okay. We'll play it. Oh, wait, that's the wrong Toa team.
Also, Kate, did you get Warzone working on your laptop?
Oh, it's updating right now.
Rats. Kai, what were you going to say 5 minutes ago that we cut you off?
Yeah, so there's this old, like, I was looking through old, like, 30 looking comics and stuff. I found a bunch of ones in the public domain, and tried kind of modifying them, because they look kind of awkward, and I mean, not that the final result still doesn't look kind of like goofy, but I feel like it kind of looks.
I actually like the second version looks better.
Thank you. Yeah, I thought
Better.
I was trying to make it kind of look like what people remember 50s comics look like instead of, or not.
Yeah, because the original kind of looks like they both have fetal alcohol syndrome.
Yeah, Caleb, put this on stream. Jamie, show them pictures of my foreskin.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, let me pull that up right now. Whoa, that's crazy.
Okay, well,
That's crazy. That's my foreskin on my big TV in my office. Seth Rogen, look at this.
Have you? did you see that picture of? I'm gonna call him Seth Rogen, fucking Joe Rogan, with the weights on his head, like he's neck training, and he just looks fucking.
What?
It's a crazy picture.
Yeah.
I don't know, but has anybody made a joke of Joe Rogan? And
In
it's
this
like,
first comic thing that I sent over, you look at the man's hand for just a moment. It looks so disgusting and terrifying.
He's a,
stream love.
not only is it
man's
too
hand.
small, but it's.
what?
Well,
Hello?
Real quick, Arthron of Fire says, long time no see, Callan. Welcome, Arthron, to our cool, fun hangout stream.
He said the thing from the Sonic games. He said, "Long time no see." You know, you gotta respond back with, "Hey, long time no pee."
All right. Hey, long time no urination.
When you've been deprived of sex for many years, long time no D.
My
Oh.
computer bricked.
No.
Like a cinder block.
I wish. At least I like cinder blocks.
Would you? How do you feel about people who have just bookshelves that are just 2 cinder blocks and a plank of wood?
I wanna replace their skull with a plank of wood.
You sound
Why not a
crazy.
cinder block.
Actually, no, wait, not replace their skull. I want to replace the plank of wood with their skull. That makes more sense.
It's just cinder block and skull. How are you gonna hold your hipster vinyls? I
Look,
guess.
the implication is someone who owns a shelf like that's head needs to be crushed.
Yikes.
Well, yeah. My.
Caleb's
I'm not a-
Caleb's like, yikes, as he puts a fucking plank over his shelf.
Yikes. Hey.
Yeah, you just... What would you do if somebody made a video of them? It's just like there's no narration or anything. It's just GoPro footage of them buying a perfect mint condition Tahoe off of Amazon. It's just time lapse footage of them sitting looking at their wall, hearing the doorbell ding. They walk out, they grab it, then they put it down in their driveway, take out a cinder block, and just smash all the pieces with a giant cinder block.
That would piss me off. I would not like that.
That would make me clench my fist, and I would get very angry.
Caleb's teeth would turn to dust, just like in the earlier scenario.
Hey, I want to keep my teeth.
No, but it's out of anger.
Oh, I guess that's fair. If you destroyed your own teeth out of anger, that would be like a really cool move.
I feel hasn't somebody done something like that?
I
I know my dad. My dad cracked his tooth because
Oh.
he clenched his mouth so hard once, but I don't think it was in anger.
was driving up to see you guys, and I chipped a tooth on a cup that I
Oh
was
yeah, I
drinking.
remember. Yeah.
That ticked me off. I was like uncomfortable. My tooth was uncomfortable the next couple days because it was it's like you have to get used to the fact that that part of your tooth is just gone and your mouth feels different now.
Yeah, the other day I heard that
Yeah.
Caleb chipped his tooth out of happiness as well.
Did you?
When Caleb finally had sex the first time, he just just clutches down and like a huge sharded tooth flies out.
Oh my gosh.
Caleb's eating out a girl and he's just like, are you finished? And he looks down, he looks up and he has no teeth.
Ew.
Yeah, and Caleb says this is the happiest day of my life.
Oh my
I
gosh.
like how having no teeth makes him sound like he's a fucking massive underbite. This is the happiest day of my life.
IDS, you might want to speak a little further back from the mic. You are like raping it right now.
Just say the phrase like, "You want to fucking go, yeah? You want to fucking brawl?" Start doing that shit.
Did you
Alright.
say you want to fucking drop?
I didn't say fucking brawl, but yeah, sure. You want to fucking do you want to do supreme drop?
You want to evacuate your bowels?
Oh, we hear someone. Arthur on Fire says, making a few parts for myself pockets of approved 8-bit covers of Bionicle songs. Though now I have a question. This better not become into a skit. Ugly. What would you want apocalyptic theme for Bionicle? What? That's not real. How would that become a skit? That's the most boring question ever.
Whoa.
Yeah, apocalyptic theme for Bionicle is literally just Reign of Shadow, which we could have had. Also, you kind of got Mad Max vibes with Barra Magna.
Oh yeah.
Some people refer
Yeah.
to as Barra Magna,
Yeah.
which is this.
We did get Mad Max vibes when like Malum left that anti-Semitic voicemail on one of the other Glatorians.
That's true.
Everybody talks that. Listen, Greg couldn't say this because Lego unfortunately censored him. But yeah, I remember reading a Greg talks on the TTV forums that that basically covers that the reason why Randu kicked him out was because of the voicemails. Yeah, he was
Yeah,
just, said a couple things.
Pretty sure Malum was controlling packs of Vorox, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was out in the desert.
Just
Yeah,
don't
like,
just.
hopefully, luckily he hasn't come back in contact with Kina since the divorce.
Right. And yeah, I'm just gonna say, let's not talk about PAX with Mel Gibson, okay?
Mel Gibson, where did that come from?
I remember when Malum in like an interview like back like, because he had a
Malum, just got a random as a random name, but actually Mel Gibson works. That's completely.
Mel.
I remember Malum Gibson when he's when he had the guest appearance on Here Factory FM. He kept on saying that he went on a homophobic tirade that I don't agree with at all, and he kept on saying that asses are only for shitting.
Yeah, and he said something about like Daddy's Home is out in cinemas soon. I was like, what the hell are you talking about, dude?
Look, it is though.
Yeah.
Don't make fun of the daddy. He's my little boo thing.
Fun of the baby, but not the father.
I am the father. I am the captain now.
What would you do if Captain America just decided just like that? What would you do if you were just sitting there and the real Captain America from the comics came out into the real world and just said, "I'm the captain now"?
I wouldn't care to see the comic version of Captain America.
Why not? Don't he stands for truth, justice, and the American way, dude. You're gonna just write him off
Well,
like
that
that?
last one, that last one, the IDS clearly doesn't care about.
Look, I'm a big fan of justice, okay?
Injustice? You think you like it when bad things happen to good people?
Excuse me, are you not getting my great Justin Sweden?
Oh, justice. Oh, yeah. We need justice for Joss Whedon. We need the.
Superman says when he's about to kick Steppenwolf's ass in the Justice League, the most badass scene.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, did you say Sephiroth says?
No.
What would you do if you were watching the Justice League and then Sephiroth just came in?
I can't remember who that is right now. Just that you guys know.
He's like the main bad guy from Final Fantasy VII.
He's what they call a gamer character.
Like gamer weeb shit just comes into your American nerd book movie. What do you say?
I try to show.
I try to get over you. Doesn't work.
Doesn't twerk. Insert Among Us dance.
Same as it ever was.
What do you do once? What would you do if Joel Locum said and the days go by and Joel Locum drinks pee?
I don't know. I'd probably be scared.
Actually, let's. Good subject to bring up. So, Caleb sent me like a clip from another day of like the Linkara responding to the Oni Plays stuff.
Oh yeah.
I sent that link.
Oh,
Ha,
sorry,
ha.
I thought the wrong person. But yeah, it's like my favorite part about that clip though, because for context, it's a gameplay channel called Oni Plays consistently do kind of joking impressions of this guy who used to be part of the whole entire Doug Walker Nostalgia Critic site, Channel Awesome. The one guy
Classic.
was named Linkara that was part of the site. And they consistently have done like impressions of really stupid ad libs with them just apparently somebody asked
They asked him to
somebody
play
ended
the
up making a
Oni
fan
Plays game. Yeah, the fan game.
Yeah, somebody got him to. They asked if they wanted the Channel Awesome guy Linkara. They asked him if they played the Let's Play channel's fan game because there was a fan that made a fan game of the Let's Play channel which included the Channel Awesome member inside the game, and they wanted
Just
to
call him
know if Channel Awesome
Linkara.
member
So
knew
this guy's name is Linkara, and he's in the game. Someone made a cartoon depiction of him in the game, and so they're like, have you played this game that you cameo in? And he's like, no.
They basically tried to show him.
Yeah, they tried to show him, but the funny thing is, it's like it leads to this thing where he's like, "No, I have no interest with them," and then somebody asks like, "Who are they?" and he just gives like an explanation, but it's like a really salty explanation. But the thing that is funny, and I've been wanting to get to, is the fact that there's a part where he's like, "Yeah, there are a group of Let's Players that do oh so funny, accurate impression of me." And the second he says the oh so funny, accurate impression of me, like that line, literally sounds like the people's impressions of them. So it's just like by talking, he just proves their point that they do an accurate impression of them.
Yup. It's like, it's oh so funny. And then he says something like, they popularized calling me the Lightbringer, which is something I did when I was a cringy 12-year-old or something like that.
Like my shit, they popularized calling me the Lightbringer based off my shitty webcomic.
Yeah, they call me the poop slinger.
I may or may not have swung poop once in my life, but that's not their business.
That's what I do at the zoo.
I may or may not have played with the monkeys a little too much. But that's not anyone's business other than myself.
I went monkey many times when I was at the zoo. But yeah.
Dang.
But yeah, the hypocrisy a lot of people are pointing out is like this guy basically, for
Frank Miller
good
is
portion of this.
he made the Dark Knight Returns, but his Batman comics now suck. Why are his comics so bad? It's like, yeah, you literally make fun of these artists all the time.
Yeah, and then the second somebody just says, "Your voice sounds a little goofy. Let's just continue with this goofy voice." He goes, "How dare you make fun of me?"
That's rude.
Yeah. By the way, side note, word of advice for anybody doing anything online ever: never go for a Star Trek motif ever on your YouTube channel.
Ever.
Oh, really?
Because like anybody who ever has a quote unquote captain's log on their shit usually ends up getting into cringe territory.
Sad day.
I'm sorry, we cannot do. I know that you wanted to make the Jevic log or the Debroni log. You're still debating on which ones you wanted to do, but I'm sorry, but that one's never gonna work. I've been meaning to tell you.
It's about my new version of the Orville, okay?
I think the Orville would have worked. His Orville comic would have worked. So I think you need.
Yeah, my Orville Tutenbacher was gonna work. Yeah.
Dag nabbit, I hate.
What?
They had to make the golly swimming section as confusingly of a maze as possible.
I hate water levels. Whoa.
I'm just gonna die and reset. It's so annoying.
Yeah, I'm a maze right now.
Callan, least favorite Mata mask? That's no fun. They're all good. I hate to say it, but it might be the Cow Cow. I like the Cow Cow a lot, but a lot. I really like the Cow Cow.
Actually.
Oh. But the problem with the Cow...
I'd actually probably say that it's funny because of the fact that it's myself Mox mask, but I honestly like if I was forced to rank them, I'd actually put the Kaku on the bottom.
First they're on the bottom, now we're here.
Yeah, because I mean, again, obviously, it's like, obviously I think that, all the designs are 10 out of 10, but I feel like that every single one of the masks has like a really clear design simplicity to it, that it's just like, the amount of detail, but then the Kaku and the Cow Cow both like have the most complicated detail, but I feel like that the Kaku's complicated detail just gets into like the slice bit too noisy, while the Kaku's, I mean the Cow Cow ones, like that one's all the detail makes sense because it kind of simulates scuba diving gear.
Right. Yeah, that's true. That's a good...
Righteous.
IDS,
what's your opinion on the matter?
I'd actually say the Cow Cow is not that complicated, really. But might be my least favorite as well. It's really good. I like the mono.
I like getting donos.
Like the kind of the visor thing. But if anything, if I was going to say one is off theme, it's probably that one because of the mono visor. It's not very tribal compared to the other ones in comparison. So if anything, I'd say it's the worst for a different reason. It just feels, if we were going to say one that's off theme, the most it would be that one.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Cow Cow or Kaku, are you saying?
Cow Cow.
Cow Cow, because Caleb said the Cow Cow was his least favorite.
Yeah. what would you do if Jolokums came out as, being, your biggest fan?
I think he is a fan.
Were you guys just talking about the Mata masks, or were you including Turaga masks in there too?
He just the six just the six Turaga masks at that point.
Because what
I
you're
was
not
gonna say, yeah. Like, Turaga masks are weird.
I was gonna say my justification for why Kako is my least favorite is due to it being the least tribal. Is the most tribal Turaga mask are the uglier ones.
It is a shame.
They gotta keep a balance for it, but yeah, I do think that okay, so it's if you conclude Turaga masks, the Toa basically it's like the best way to describe it is like the Toa mask basically it's like debating between which one's better when it's like the masks are like in basically S and A tier or like ranking between S tiers and just getting the precise order. It's splitting hairs at that point. The Turaga mask
sounded like you said splitting ears. Sounded like you said splitting
ears. But speaking of ears, though, it's like and when you get to the Turaga mask, though, it's clearly between two choices. It's either Matao or Onewa,
Matao, I think for me, Matao is the ugliest one. And that's the thing, because it's basically just a fucking Easter Island head, Tiki head. It's just straight up. But I don't know, it's just my least favorite.
That's fair. Poor Matao. Why you gotta be so ugly? And you used to be handsome. That's the greatest irony of all.
Some kind of monster.
It's like some kind of monster when you get the noble mask.
I used to look like a hot young lad. Now I'm some kind of rapist.
I used to have an OnlyFans.
Why won't this gate open?
That fucking liar. Liar. Oh my god. The fucking liar.
That's not nice.
I tried.
What would you do to Locum when start singing Why You Always Lying? Would you call him Viner of the Year?
The Viner of the Year? I don't know. Probably not.
Yeah.
There's no reason to call him the Viner of the Year. He's done nothing to deserve it.
The Minor of the Year?
Maybe. Oh my gosh. The camera... Oh, the sharks are back. Why did the sharks come back? I don't like that.
What do you think about people... Like, my question is... So... Why do basically mostly basic white people go crazy over the actress who played Mary Jane in the new Spider-Man movies?
Zendaya?
Yeah.
I think it's because she's beautiful. She's living her truth, babe. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, she's fine.
I actually don't know why. Like, it seems like people love her just because of her, but she doesn't have that big of a presence on social media. She was in a crappy Disney show.
Oh, damn.
Isn't she in Euphoria or something? Isn't she in that show, Euphoria?
Wasn't she in what's that stupid?
You have an excellent head.
No, what's that Oprah movie called?
Oprah?
Wrinkle in Time.
Oh.
No, I don't think so. I think that was other little gross children. No offense, children. I don't actually think you're that gross. I just don't like you.
Damn, Caleb, there is no way in getting out of that one. Either you call children gross, or you have to see, or you're calling children not gross, which sounds wrong in a different direction.
Yeah, I guess so. There is no win. Well, guys, that's the comic question of the day. Is there winning when talking about whether you like or don't like kids?
The comic question of the day is: are children gross?
Yes.
The answer is yes.
The answer is.
I will say that, I will say though, I do think the degree of children being gross and adults being gross isn't that far apart, because holy shit, there are gross adults in this world.
That's true. And in a way, kids sometimes they're young. Adults have no excuse.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
there are children that are clean. you know, it's not like there aren't.
Yeah,
Like-
there are babies out there with
But there's
severe
just
drip.
there's just something I hate about, and this is the parents' fault. When you're in a public place and there's a kid with like jam all over his face and he's like rubbing his snot everywhere, and it's just like, what are you? And the kid's rolling on the floor and like picking up dog poops and smearing it in his face. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, this is gross.
I think that these.
I haven't seen I haven't seen quite that combination.
You've
Oh,
seen the
yeah.
parts and pieces, though, right?
But I don't know. It really depends on the kid. I think that high schoolers can be far grosser than little children because they kind of start thinking that, and college students, they're like, what my parents taught me, they don't, I don't have to listen to that shit anymore. I can do whatever I want, and that includes not washing my hands.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, if not washing your hands is an act of defiance, you're a pathetic human being.
Well, fortunately, that's a pretty common
Mississippi.
act of defiance.
Mississippi.
Oh, and in Utah too, there were a lot of people that were just like, yeah, fuck washing your hands. It's like, what the fuck? Wash your damn hands. This is why we have COVID.
Well,
They-
generally, though,
they say these
the
bars
amount
are
of
like
people
COVID.
that not take the
Yeah,
people
Caleb
who didn't
fart-
take.
Caleb farts on a bat.
I farted on a bat more times than one.
Well, I need to unpack that a little bit mentally. You farted on a bat, which caused COVID.
Look, dude, bats are super fart spreaders.
So wait, you're telling me that somehow like and so like what? It's like the air come out of your ass like just kick up all the particles of dust, like how if you have moldy blankets, you don't touch the moldy blankets because the mold is gonna kick everywhere.
All I'm gonna say is Caleb often in public, whilst wearing his assless chaps, will spread his cheek. He will like grab each cheek, separate them, and that's why he has earned the nickname the local area as the fucking super spreader.
Yep.
The spreader
Caleb, why do you do that kind of shit?
I have issues. Okay, look, I'm talking to my therapist
Yeah.
about it.
Good.
That
Yeah,
is
he sits down his therapist.
spread.
So Caleb, I'm gonna ask you to keep a daily log of what you're doing. So run it through with me. So I spread my cheek.
Can you imagine? Oh my goodness.
It's just then like a guy comes in and the therapist is like, okay, I have a motivational speaker to help you straighten your deviancy in life. Why the fuck you spreading? Why you spreading?
We brought in a
Oh my God.
motivational speaker specifically for Caleb.
I was gonna say, yeah, 2015 called it once it's me and back.
Oh, that's not nice.
2050 comes into the room and tries to take the why you always lying man back, and he starts screaming and kicking while he's getting tossed into the ether.
Oh my god.
Stop fucking spreading and screaming. Like, holy shit, this guy's screaming a lot while he's being tossed back into the cortex vortex.
I don't know if I deal with a lot of people in the public, but
Yep.
it
IDS
sounds
knows.
really, really disgusting, so brace yourself. But I feel like sometimes you can tell when someone doesn't wipe
Yeah.
well enough just by being next to someone.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. But then also,
IDS is gonna
I
have
gotta think
quite the shock when he's gonna meet me.
well, also, sometimes. I didn't hear it. This has been really good.
Well, given that that's the case, yeah, I cannot pick up on that shit because when I was around Caleb, I was like, huh, what's that smell?
Alright, maybe I should quote Batman and say, "Where do you get a load of me?" From the classic 1989 Batman.
But when I meet Caleb, Caleb's gonna be like, I'm not wearing underwear.
Oh no! No, yeah, literal. Just,
No, it's like, well, why can you spread around Gotham City as much as you want? I'm not wearing underwear.
yeah, I poop in my shorts. What about it? What of it?
I put the stick at the peak.
Caleb's the
Okay.
type of guy that wears swim trunks like normally, so he doesn't have to wear boxers.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, swim trunks still are a good alternative for actual shorts.
Yeah.
Netting.
I would rather see someone in swim trunks than jorts.
Okay, by the way, so we've been talking about ass a lot, but I haven't been able to tell the story of Pick-Ass, so we're going to tell that. You know,
There we go.
Pick-Ass
Good segue.
is a nickname I'm going to be referring to the guy because, well, on one hand, I kind of forgot the name, and the other thing too is it's kind of a little shitty to just be like, oh yeah, there's this guy named like such and such, such and such. It's like I'm not going to walk around public being
Oh
like,
yeah,
yeah.
but you're not afraid to say Jalocum.
Oh.
Joel
Legitimate-
is a very different case, but anyway, all I'm saying is
Jalocum will
all I'm
probably
saying
see
is, like,
this.
all
Or
No,
could possibly see this.
that's
that
the
guy's
whole-
never
the
gonna
most
see
hil-
this, but
the
I do
most
also
hil-
forget his name.
The most hilarious
So-
thing is that like we've gone in no way gone out of our way to show Joelcom any of these things because why would we? But even though we love him, but yeah, and now he's in a video too, so he'll see it eventually. I have to believe
it's
it one day.
kind of like a game at this point. with
Yeah, it's like
Joel. He's,
seeing if
an
he'll ever-
exception to the role because it's like, will he ever say anything? And what's his response going to be?
Yeah.
You mean
So,
take
when-
years
when
worth
I'm
of
like-
content mentioning him?
He's just like, I've been in a video of yours. I'm like, I tried to show you.
It didn't work.
I feel like
But
it'd
yeah,
be
it's-
really surreal for him to like eventually find like if he doesn't know that there are like consistent Jalocum references, it'd just be like
I'd argue that he could be like a Linkara. He's just a guy who referenced.
Yeah.
It's
But
possible.
anyway,
yeah.
it's a little bit different though. It's like, in this one specific, one of the biggest things being it's just like a little bit weird. If it's like, okay, so like, if I was walking in the street, I was like, yeah, I mean, actually no, that's not part of the hypothetical. If I was telling us the story of Pick-Ass and be like, yeah, there's this guy named Jeffrey Moncrief that
Did you
like,
just dox this guy?
yeah, exactly. It's like that feels wrong, but then if it's like somebody that has an online presence
Wait,
already,
wait, wait.
it's
No,
like,
but like you said that as an example. You actually just doxed him.
No.
no, I made that up. I didn't know he had last name Moncrief.
It was just such a not that common of a name. I've only known one Moncrief in my entire life.
I've never even
His
heard
real
that name.
last name.
Huh? Moncrief is a name. There's this.
People use
There's this
Moncrief
guy.
still?
I am gonna dox someone. There was a guy at my school called Dan Moncrief who was a country bumpkin. Like, all
Country
his Facebook
bumpkin,
is
you
the-
must
all-
be dumb.
all his Facebook posts these days are like, we just picked up a new tractor, and like it's very weird seeing rural farming memes. I'm not like, this is weird.
Ah.
Just picked up my new trousers. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm not over the phrase tractor memes. But yeah, anyway, so with for this guy to Pick-Ass, basically he was a guy at the film school Kai and I went to. He was in the class ahead of us, and so the thing is, like, he had a bad, like, consistent history with just his ass. So, like, first off is that, like, one of his first introductory interaction with Kai and I is because, Kai, he messes around with languages quite a bit. And, he, like, this dude, like, basically, the thing with Kai is, like, you have to take into account is, like, for recent examples, Kai figured out how to basically speak fluent Spanish. Like, yeah, sure, he studied Spanish a bit in college, but he actually, like, went from gringo, oh, donde está el bandio, to, like, being able to be Antonio Banderas and, actually, actually holding an actual relationship with, somebody that doesn't, speak English. So Kai went like that in, like, a couple months. So Kai's a talent too for foreign language. That got around, and the guy was like, hey, do you know, like, any Japanese? I'm trying to, like, get some, like,
of course.
translations for for a film I'm working on.
Yeah.
And during this conversation of, like, telling telling Guy what he wants, the guy basically reaches okay, this guy always walked around
Like
in
that.
in pajama pants. You'd always wear pajama pants and some graphic tee of, like, some sort of, like, comic book character. Moon Knight was a very common one he wore. And-
Of course, he liked Moon Knight. Yeah.
because it's foreshadowing for later. But no, he also, like, these shirts were also, like, way too tight for him. Like, it would be like me trying to wear Caleb-sized clothing. He's walking around bordering Winnie the Pooh action going on with the crop top.
Oh, one second. After you're done, I have a follow-on story. But carry on. Yes.
Okay, it might be a bit long till I'm done.
Yeah, that's
but...
fine. Yeah, go for it. Because you've been waiting to tell the story for ages.
Okay. Yeah, I've been waiting to tell the story for weeks. Anyway, yeah, so, this guy went into the. So anyway, yeah. So this guy, his pajama pants are there, and what he does is that while talking to the guy, he reaches behind, he digs deep, and basically not reaching inside his pants, but on the outside of his pants, grabs his underwear and pulls up a wedgie.
Ew.
He pulled so hard that I literally heard him go. Ugh.
In the middle of talking, and he just continued casually. He's like, "You're supposed to pull and adjust cheek in mid combo." Like, what the fuck? And so this guy does that. Anyway, fast forward, a year later, I don't know why, but he's still I guess even though most of his class already graduated, he was still doing stuff in college. Probably had a couple things regarding other things because a weird thing with our college was that because not enough film graduates were getting jobs, basically it was you gotta select a minor if film is your major. It's mandatory for this degree specifically, and oftentimes most people would choose Spanish as their minor because our college made us take obscene amount of Spanish classes, and it was just only 2 more before you could basically get a minor in Spanish.
One thing I quickly should say as an aside is I wish I could have done a minor. I think that seems fun, just to mix things up. Carry on.
I personally, it's you wish you could have done a minor, so you just go to your high school.
No.
Sorry, too easy. Why are you laughing like a Donkey Kong?
He got you with that one.
You're Donkey Kong.
IDS is a master manipulator. It's oh, he got a good one-up on me. I'm just gonna laugh like he's the biggest idiot on the planet. It's a genius. And then suddenly IDS.
I actually didn't think it was a good one. That was not a sarcastic. That was a.
Wait, did you think it was good, or were you?
No, it was good. I didn't, for some reason, considering the way my stupid edgy brain works, I didn't even think about that when I said it.
Amazing. Anyway, yes. So, for
it's getting ridiculous.
Further than yourself.
Yeah.
But though, yeah. So for anyway, point being, most film department students were taking Spanish classes as well, so a lot of overlap there. And for some reason, this guy basically ends up getting part of our Spanish facility thing. I think what happened was because of the fact that most of the students actually didn't realize they actually needed a minor. No one told them, and when adjusting for classes, this was just something that people had to learn word of mouth or when it was too late around campus. It was just hidden within the paperwork of signing up and all that shit. So, so basically, then everybody, so I think he got stuck behind because he didn't realize he, needed, a minor. So he was just working to get his, and then he could bounce. Anyway, his story went that so one day in class, because he ended up going to the same class as I did with Kai, he came in wearing basketball shorts this time. But he had no. It was before he transitioned to basketball shorts. This is what got him to finally stop wearing pajama pants. He was in class, but there was just this giant hole around the butt part, as the pajama pants, just full blown cheeks in the wind, and he is sitting on college classroom chairs with his bare ass cheeks. And he's there, and I luckily didn't see anything, but I Kai and one of our friends in the class were also they were in the back row, and they saw him, and when he bent over to sit down, he bent over to sit down.
Yeah, and then Chelsea saw a little bit more than just cheeks, and
he winked back at Chelsea.
And And yeah, she just she said that what she saw was generous.
Ugh.
Is that the term she used?
No, I asked. Like I was like, did you see more than
Did
more than
you-
what I saw?
did
She's
you-
like, I don't know. What did you see?
Did you peer into the into the abyss?
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you look into the
no.
void and did you ask like the deeper questions to life in the void?
And I asked if it was generous, and she said so generous. Like, but it's so disgusted at the same time.
That's sad. This is tragic.
What would you?
Oh
what would you do?
crap! Ah, there's a literal giant shark. That scared me. That is genuinely
Oh
scary.
crap! Ah, this shark has his cheeks in the wind. It's a generous view. Ah.
Oh lordy loo.
But yeah, so I feel like there's like another thing too. It's like, oh yeah, he like there was also another time too where he made like an awkward like shit post joke like post cheeks in the wind incident, and everybody was just kind of a little bit like, I don't think I want to hear shit joke with you two. And
So wait,
Yeah,
so
you
did
talked
people-
about
did-
the time he accidentally fell into the septic tank. So.
Ugh. Well, did people tell him, or is it just kind of an open secret? Everyone was kind of.
I told
aware
the
behind his
professor
back.
afterwards. I was like, "Hey, he just spent the entire class with his ass out."
And
What-
the
what was
thing
that
is, the
about?
professor didn't even notice. The professor didn't notice.
Well, the thing is, how's the professor supposed to see that anyway?
It was pretty obvious. He
Part
went
where
up to
we
the
got
board a
up,
couple
there was a
times.
part where we
No,
got up and had to move around the class for like a language exercise and stand around in like a circle and stuff. So he actually got up and he was walking around the same vicinity as the teacher. It wasn't just like a full lecture.
He was walking around like that. Yeah, I mean that's pretty gross. But I'm just trying to wonder, like, so did anyone speak to him about it? And be like, hey,
No.
that was.
Coincidentally, we were at the Walmart picking up some things late at night, and we did see him there. We didn't talk to him, but you know, apparently the person we were with did mention that the person had a barrier of underwear, but at least there was but the hole was still in the back of the pants. And we went to Walmart Friday night, and this lesson was Tuesday, so he was walking around with cheeks in the wind for multiple days. But then after that point, he started wearing basketball shorts in class.
Hey, Carlito, your ass is.
Hey, Holmes. Carlito, what are you
Oh,
doing?
by the way, he wasn't just
Having
alone. Though.
cheeks
He
in the
also
wind.
had
I know,
friends.
Carlito, but you don't do that. It's called sagging, man. No, sagging. Don't cut a hole in your pants, Carlito. Also, it's like you have underwear on there, like nervous and shit. No, just like color.
I think Carlito is actually the best bit Key and Peele did.
Quite possibly.
And only because of these after fucking us playing into the character.
There's a lot of mileage there that Carlito has that isn't worked with.
Carlito's hilarious. But that
Yeah.
was one of the funniest things they did. Sure.
Carlito, you funny me.
Oh my gosh. Stop it. This shark is so annoying. What do I do? I don't think I can kill him. Guys, I'm genuinely scared. Help me.
We're up, dude.
It's so simple. IDS just uses the nicest or the most simple playground statements.
What would you do if you saw a man with cheeks in the wind? What would you tell him to do?
Well, this is something that we did. Not nowhere near as bad as that, but there was a fat kid in our class whose plumber crack was out for 3 hours.
I'm so sorry. Like, I'm so sorry. I had a father who was fat.
My father also had an ass. It was tough.
Applying that's the norm for my parents, the assless. I revoked my right to cheeks after my son has been born.
No, but like, yeah. So it was like out. Obviously, I don't think anywhere near as bad as that, where the fucking whole ass is out. But it was major plumber crack, right?
It's the plumber.
And then I didn't do this because just the thought of it was just gross. But people started like scrunching up like pieces of paper and were trying to just launch it into the crack. But I guess luckily for that guy, everyone's aim was off.
Wait, you're telling me? Wait, I don't know which one's worse. People doing that or people failing on that idea? Because on one hand, that's like that's dickhead move. But on the other hand, it's like if you're going to be that cartoonishly mean to somebody, flubbing it is is worse than than actually going through with
Though I
it.
will say, mind you, these math lectures were so boring. We had like they were no more than like 3 hours straight with just a 10-minute smoke break for the professor to smoke in between.
He's so do the math and how many years more are you going to live, dickhead?
But
Whoa, it's Ethan, H3 came back. Whoa.
yeah, but one thing I'll say is, so this was after like, and not once. See, this is what I've always wondered as well. If you're like, if you're free floating like that, like if you're airing it out for everyone, do you not like feel a breeze at some point, or feel a bit cold, or like, does it not think like? So basically, after 3 hours of it never being adjusted and it's being out there, I think people after 3 hours of mind numbing were like, you know what, fuck this. I'm gonna go Kobe to this asshole. Rest in peace.
Anyway, the asshole or Kobe?
I'm sure
Both.
that asshole alive and well somewhere.
Anyway, so another thing that's also worth mentioning too is it's like so occasionally because for the film classes we had to sit there were like really long lectures for the classes too, and one of the things that ended up happening that I tend to notice over time is that if I ever was in the restroom around the same time as him, he his method of wiping was he would
Oh my
go grab paper.
Wait. How the fuck do you ascertain someone's method of wiping? What the
You'll see because through deductive reasoning. Because whenever what happened is he would grab a paper towel, he would put soap from the soap dispenser, and then walk into the stall. So it's like, what else are you doing? Unless that's
What
your
the
jerk
hell?
off rack.
Okay, like in a vacuum you might think maybe that's a clean method, but then you're like, there's no rinsing of that off, and then also that feels like a move on someone who doesn't actually shower.
On top of that too,
I
stingy
can
cheek.
guarantee you didn't shower.
You get the sting. You get the soap sting on the ass.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, because there's no. I understand the logic, but there's no. He's not going to the bidet afterwards to fucking like rinse out that soap. Like that's just. Ugh.
Like it's like, yeah. I will say that the most hygienic method of like dealing with that stuff, like at least in America specifically, because bidets aren't the norm, is you're wiping if you're at home, take a quick shower for baths.
I like the idea that. Fuck. Just quick nervous poop before you go for that job interview. I need to shower again.
It's like why were you late? I'm sorry, man. I was just cleaning my ass. Oh.
I had to do a full body clean. It's just my ass didn't stop. It's just kept going.
Do I ask one full of Beastie Boys? Can't, but I won't, but I need to stop.
Oh lord.
Caleb, did you have any interesting college escapades?
Not really. I was pretty boring in
Now with
college.
no college stories.
What about you? Could tell a story about how Crustacean was watching one of your videos?
Oh yeah, that was awkward. I mean, more so just standard things as far as people just being awkward and weird. Like, yeah. So I had a housemate named Crustacean.
What? Did he?
Real
What's his
name?
name actually? Wait, what?
No.
That's just what I. I
No,
actually can't even remember his name. I just used to call him Crustacean.
his actual name is Contavious. So IDS is a racist against African culture.
Hold on. Caleb just did the exact thing I prevented from doing, so just pointing that out.
Prevented?
Yeah, because I don't want to drop a real name. I don't want to drop a real name.
I
at
didn't
all.
dox
I
him.
dropped a real name.
Well, me and Caleb. Well, I
It's-
full on docs the country bumpkin. So Caleb's not. If anything, I'm more guilty.
That's okay. I'll
It's
take
different because
I'll take
it's a
partial.
little different because because people just only vaguely know British with you.
That's true.
it.
Yep.
Like Caleb Lang, people can find his home address with a couple clicks and a bounce.
Me?
Probably.
No. Yeah, it's
It's
probably
hard to
true.
find a picture of you online though. I was trying to do one for find one for a meme to send you, but I could only find the one with you and with the celebrity.
Oh, Anthony Anderson.
I like the description of celebrity.
My favorite accused rapist.
My favorite kangaroo.
Wait, hold on. He got accused?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Multiple
he did.
times.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
got
I
a
think
couple.
It was It was shortly after him and Caleb went and had a night on the town that they started pouring in.
Segwaying, get away from that joke. Getting away from that joke.
But yeah. So anyway, Contavious, I always had these.
Station.
He was yeah. Crustacean was a nice not really a nice guy, but not a terrible guy. The thing that was frustrating about him is that he had this really, really loud fan that he had blasting every single night.
Yeah,
to go
this
to
guy
sleep.
used to come around and be like, "Yeah, Crustacean, I love you, man."
Yep. Dude, your work means so much to me. But yeah, it was just really frustrating that I had a hard time sleeping the whole semester that we were roommates because it was not fun. It was just so loud. I just couldn't.
Just say you get the quieter fan.
Point is, one time I like posted some dumb video, and I guess that I don't know. I must have mentioned it or something, because I walk into the room and he's sitting there watching watching it right in front of me.
The way Caleb describes it, it's a guy's watching a video, but it just feels like a horror scenario. Caleb's walking down this long corridor, and there's just a guy like, "Oh my god, what is that?" I can just imagine the heartbeat increasing, and it's just him sitting there watching a fucking.
Also, the way Caleb said to also imagine the guy was also naked while he's watching it.
Man
It's like-
watches YouTube video and gets naked.
Naked, like he's watching porn.
I mean, I don't know if you guys have heard, but the 2003 Bionicle narrator is literally the "They Will Kill You" guy. It's amazing.
It's the same dude.
It's not the same dude. In fact, let me just play these clips from these. Finish your thing, Caleb, and I'll play this.
Well, yeah, basically, I can't remember what I said, but I was just kind of like, I don't know. He didn't really say much. He didn't really respond to it once the video was done, and I think I kind of left because I was like, I just don't want it. I really I kind of have tried to somewhat. My brain has erased a lot of the details around that interaction from my head, so to spare
Okay,
me.
but the question. Okay, so new question. Have you had a story where somebody had their ass out in college? Good.
I'm just gonna play one of these. There's a few of these.
Allows him to send anger energy at a foe. When the energy strikes, it can turn best friends into fierce enemies. Anger becomes their only emotion, and they will lose sight of their true goals.
Okay, if it was the real "They Will Kill You"
Kurapika
guy
can
though,
break
if it was the real "They Will Kill You" guy though, he would have been. They makes them lose sight of their true
But it's
goals.
just like he's just so over the top, but like the voice is cool. Wait, I'm trying to find it like an over the
is
top.
the most explosive of the Rakshi. One moment, he may seem to be lost in the hunt, trying to sense his prey.
Oh,
The
Michael,
next, he snaps into action, moving so quickly that his quarry does not have time to react. The struggle is over in seconds, with the Panrag inevitably victorious.
Dang.
The only warning of
Yeah,
Panrag's
that's
approach is
so
that when he walks, the ground beneath his feet blows up in a series of tiny explosions.
Does he walk around like that?
He does.
I walk around like that.
Like his the dude's voice is cool, but like all it needs is him to say like "man urinates." It's like
That would be
not far off.
Yeah.
Down. Where are you from?
Oh, am I not girthy enough for the usual club?
I'm not girthy enough for the girth club.
Welcome to girth.
The best joke.
Okay, what happens? This is. Did I hit the switch?
But yeah, anyway, yeah, Caleb, finish your Crustacea story. So when you encountered Crustacea watching your video, what did you do?
I grabbed him by the throat and pulled his pants down and said, "Man, you need to wipe better."
He passed out. It's like, oh, I didn't know you were hung like that.
Hung? What do you mean hung? What do you mean by hung? Pulls out your own pants and shows it your penis. Oh. 'Cause I ain't trying to have sex with these.
Yeah. Stop this.
I've
just preference.
drawn a photo of Caleb post-coitus with
Cool.
this woman.
That's nice.
Mouth bleeding.
An oracle from the future.
Hopefully. At this rate, not likely.
Hopefully, life imitates art.
Life imitates chart.
Okay.
That's what I say when
I don't think she
there's
looks
a-
concerned enough for like you know, his bleeding mouth, and I think
Yeah,
that needs-
she does. She
Wait.
doesn't look concerned enough.
Wait, where is this picture?
it's right here.
Oh.
Amazing.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, actually drew to the screen.
Oh, the missing teeth. There it is.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I like how you drew Caleb with a more upper. Like he has a strong
Yeah,
right
I need to
arm.
like probably skinny him down, but
You know what? I'm honestly just complimented. You think I could land a beautiful lady like that?
I'm a bit
honestly,
concerned. And
Yeah, she's a bit. She does not seem altogether thrilled with the situation. So,
Jamie, pull that up on the stream.
how do I? Do I? Do I?
I was
Should I?
gonna
I
try to
could.
finish this thing up, make it look like a Playboy cartoon, kind of you know, with you saying like, man, that was the best experience in my whole life or whatever.
There you go. Yeah.
Record this.
Finish.
Also, this is
Finalize it,
Playboy.
and I'll put it up in a minute. The only thing I'm concerned about right now is that I've done all this stupid progress, and there's no clear save part where I'm at. So
Yeah, there's
Jimmy,
you know,
Jimmy
I
showed
got
his
a thought,
pencils.
I've got a speech bubble for you, and I've got a thought bubble for her. Too. So
Beautiful.
You can do whatever you want with that.
epic.
Guys.
I will share that on the stream in a few minutes. So.
Sure.
I'm working out the cart. I'm working out the cart.
Oh yeah, my parents will love that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Should I change his hands and stuff like that? Make him look a little bit more.
Make him more wavy.
Make him look a little wavier.
The thing is, for me, for the picture, it almost looks like he's done what he's done, and he's also kind of like dry humping on legs still.
I know. It's like he's wearing the condom, but he doesn't know how to actually like use it. I was originally gonna have him like also underneath the sheet, but I was like, I think that's too much. So I took him outside the sheet, and then I kind of tried to make it like not super explicit looking, I guess. In the
Yeah,
best way.
it's pretty clean, all things considered.
Yeah, I mean, like he's outside the covers, and I mean, you know, the condom package is there, but he's got pants on, so he might have done it wrong. I don't know.
Hey, Caleb just does it through the button in his boxes.
Thanks.
He's too lazy to take them off.
Are there people that do that? Are there people that do the okay?
No.
A popular.
Oh, I don't-
Could you
okay.
imagine being such a like so lazy? He's just like, yeah, whatever, fuck. Funny.
That would be pretty cool.
Hilarious.
Exclusively to the cock slot.
Man, use this cock slot and instead of
And
getting.
yeah, instead of getting dick.
I've been working on kind of like just more trying to polish up the designs for the cartoon version of the Highlight Gang.
Shut
Yeah,
up,
I'm
cartoons.
trying
Are
to-
we finally getting
Yeah.
taking over Smosh's greatest channel?
Okay, would you actually take Shut Up Cartoons?
Felt like
Yeah, I
it's
would
been
actually.
illustration Since Imran's got one, you know, with
Yeah.
him looking in the mirror.
I mean, people would just be
I-
like, "Oh, there's new ownership, new leadership here." Some people who are still subscribed might actually check it out.
Oh, shut up.
I'd make a channel called Nut Up Cartoons. Nut Up Cartoons.
I'm trying to find an audience.
That's funny.
Living for the ladies. Caleb, do you want to touch base with the chat? I don't think we've done that in ages.
Yeah, I really should. Let me pause the game for a second so I can properly do that. BZP stands for Bonkel Zuckerberg Piss, while us Chads, the BPG, stand for Bionicle Poop Gamers. Well, there you go, Mr. Unknown.
BPG.
The BPG, as opposed to BZP or BPG.
British Petroleum Gas.
Yes. Callan, favorite Simpsons ship? Is it the one? The
Bart
one?
and Lisa.
the
That's
one-
Caleb's favorite.
No, it's the one that Bart and what's his face, the Kelsey Grammer's character. I should really know this.
Oh, Sideshow Bob.
Yeah, Sideshow Bob. It's the one that they fight on in one episode.
No. Caleb's favorite ship is Bart and Maggie.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't know you were a pedo like that.
Oh, I didn't know you was into babies like that. Babies? What do you mean by babies? What do you mean by babies? It's just the fan art.
That I didn't know he was waving like that. It's genuinely one of the greatest videos of all time.
Great. I accidentally died. My cool. Whatever. Well, I can put up the picture as soon as
My Warzone is still updating on this thing.
rats. Okay, well let me throw up the picture. Why not? I am not fat enough. I am not brave enough.
The biggest rat.
Hey, Redios, have you built with Bionicles recently? I know. Caleb.
Not really. The closest thing I did was I threw together like a, because Cage has been figuring out how to make armatures for animations, so I threw together like a thing just to show off some proportions. But other than that, I've got like the Borak on my desk. I recently just bought them, just as a set. So I'll fiddle around with them occasionally, just while I'm at my desk. But in terms of building, not really. No.
It's fair.
So,
So,
yes.
IDS, what are your thoughts on Mass Effect? As the Mass Effect 3 as a game? Obviously,
As a game, I actually like it. The thing is, right, there are certain things that they didn't really fulfill in terms of the, like, there are some, in terms of overarching choices you made. There are some things that really paid off really well in terms of integrating choice and stuff. Some that didn't really pay off that well. And then obviously the ending was actually the worst thing ever, even with the shit that they supplemented it with. It's just terrible. And the Citadel DLC is fan service pandering bullshit, which panders to people who are like, I don't care about story, I just want to see my friends. I'm like, get some real friends then, you fucking loser.
I want to see my friends. That is the weakest defense of a game I've ever heard.
In the universe, the world is literally being, like, the universe is being destroyed, so you're gonna take a moment to rent out an apartment and throw a party for your friends. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what? It's literally pandering shit. It's so pandering people who it's so dumb. It's like, and it's like, if you the rest of the game is somber and like kind of grim because like planets are being raped, and then that one it's all goofy like sitcom banter, and it's like, this doesn't work. This is something like a fan would make. This is terrible. And everyone loves it because the problem with it is, as the series goes on, it becomes less like military stuff with cool characters to just Shepard and his friends.
Yeah, it becomes more, you are my friend.
Yeah, but the thing is, it peaks in Andromeda because Andromeda's just trash, and who the hell would ever want to play that anyway? But the writing in that game is pure just teen drama shit. It's awful. Like, these are, like, I don't care about that game, but the concept is, it's like a first contact scenario. You're in a different galaxy and it's the first time you've encountered different aliens, right? And it's written as if it's like a fucking sitcom, like, if this all goes to shit, please delete the videos. It's like, dude, this is humanity encountering a new species. Take it seriously.
Yeah.
It's so cringe.
This goes to shit. Send my dick to my mother.
Yeah, it's literally jokes like, if I die, delete my internet history. Like,
that's
like, oh
so dumb. No one
Like,
would
that's
ever
not-
say that.
Yeah,
It's literally
exactly.
the only reason why you
Taylor-
never want your history deleted is because you're still alive. In my opinion.
Hey, Caleb, if I ever die, delete my history.
No, but that's what I mean, right? The first 3 games is just there's a level of seriousness where it's like, well, actually, like I said, ever since as the series goes on, it loses a bit because they lean into like, because people are stupid, people like dumb shit. I like the first one. Yeah, you've got all this stuff, but it's in a military context, right? Like, if humans were spacefaring, it would be in a military context, not just guys and their friends in a ship going and doing wacky adventures, which is basically Andromeda and it's fucking shit.
Oh my gosh.
Sounds pretty off.
This is so dumb.
Did you buy it?
No, I didn't buy it. I just watched the story on YouTube.
Good.
Well, basically
I'm
everything
not
I
made
did
for
for the
that shit.
last basically everything I did for the last 30 minutes was lost. Maybe not 30 minutes, but good few minutes.
But
It was all because I
But
forgot
you
to
have-
activate my mask of water breathing for like 10 seconds.
Also, one other thing I'll cry about Andromeda. So in the first game, there's at least like eight or 9 species established, right? Because obviously they're building this world. And even in between games, they usually introduce about 2 or 3 new species. So but in the Andromeda they go to a whole different galaxy, and there's only 2 new species they introduce as new, and then it's revealed that one of them is just the other species that's just been thing. I'm thinking like, how lazy is that?
That is pretty lazy.
Like, just from a world building standpoint, that just sucks.
Yup. Come on. Yeah, this is supposed to be a way to. You want to make sequels to this, right? You want to keep selling this.
So within your galaxy, there's like, let's just say 9 core species. Then you've established so many others. So you think in an entire different galaxy where you're going to, there's nothing.
Yeah.
It's just lazy on their design part, because they brought back all the other species. It's just because they exist already. Basically, that game sucks. BioWare has just been brought down with all these. I don't know if you've noticed, but just in general, I feel like writing for a lot of stuff is just really juvenile. It's like Marvelized, where nothing's serious and everyone's just kind of joking around and everyone acts like they're young adults.
Well, I think it's another thing too is also the fact that like a lot of the there was like, you used the term Marvelized, but they're like, if you look at Marvel Comics themselves, there was a trend where basically people who would complain about comics on Twitter were given the reins to write the comics that basically critics got.
Yes, it's that as well, because now it seems like all you have to do is be a prolific fan on Twitter of something, and then they'll give you a writing job.
Yep.
Which I think is stupid, because I mean, like, I do think that it's like, if you're a fan that actually does output, then that good output, then you obviously should be rewarded. Like a good example being like Tyson Hess. He was, started doing Sonic fan, art, and then people acknowledge like, oh, he's a really good artist. I like Sonic. Get this man a job. Get this man to redesign movie Sonic, because people say it's shit. Get this guy to help get the new comic series kicked off. Get this guy to do the animated web shorts, like the art direction. That makes sense because of the fact that the guy's actually an artist. But if it was it almost makes as much sense as like giving Angry Joe or like the Nostalgia Critic like one of these high positions.
Well, I don't know. There's a level of hubris where people think, like, I don't know. It's like, 'cause you can be a fan and you can do great fan works, but that doesn't mean you should write the core thing. Like, there's a.
Then with these people though, it's not even like the fact that it's. For a lot of these guys, they're just not even fans of the thing. They're just complaining about it constantly, and then they get the brains, because it's like, okay, if the critics don't like it, maybe the critic knows how to make it.
Which is dumb, because what ends up happening is it fucks up the property for people who actually like it, and the people complaining don't actually give a shit about it. So it's not like that person's crowd is actually gonna invest money and actually buy that thing. They're just there to cry about it and make us think.
Yep. Franchises are so hard these days, guys. When can't we get back to the simpler days when they just hired a bunch?
Kai, am I taller than you, Kai, or are you taller than me?
Can we go back to the simpler days when games like this were canceled because the team decided to put in stuff like Tahu farting and Poatu pissing instead of actually finishing the game? We need to go back to this.
That's actual story, because that would be hilarious if they were just like.
It's not even kidding. That is basically true.
They just messed around too much. They just.
That's not.
Really funny.
Yeah, it's not. They didn't get enough done, and that's why Lego was scared.
That's absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, Lego saw this. They were like, "Yeah, watch the progress." Sends them like a MP4 of Tahu farting. I'm scared.
So Kai, are you taller than me or no?
Well, I think it was more so that they were spending way too much money too. Like they were getting paid pretty decently, and they weren't producing fast enough. So
Yeah, to be fair, they sunk a lot of money into the launching the IP, and then it was also a hard time for Lego, so I can understand that. Like, because even without that, they did an amazing job of just through the multimedia. So it's actually a testament that such a massive thing was cancelled, and everything still worked out fine in terms of like we didn't lose anything.
Yeah,
really,
exactly. They were able to just adapt Monog to take the place of the ending of the story, because Monog was not going to have the ending like that. It was just it was going to lead. The ending of Monog was going to lead into this game.
Oh, I didn't know it ended like that.
Whoa. But instead, they're like, "Hey, can you like kind of wrap up the story for this year?" They're like, "Okay."
Oh, they did a very good job.
Exactly.
This is another thing as well. Like, I don't like Greg's fan shit ironically either. Like, keep these buttholes out of this. I know he was there from day one. It's not the same scenario at all. But I feel like as a creator, I feel like I would struggle to walk away from a project. Like so many creators leave that project and leave it in someone else's hands, and it always gets bastardized or gets worse. And I feel like I'd want to see my thing to completion. It would have to be a thing where, like Steven Hillenburg with SpongeBob, where it's like, I want to end this. This is my ending, and then they just do it anyway. And then I'm like, oh fuck. But I would never willingly just hand some shit off like that. I feel like I'd want to see my vision to the end.
So what if like in the future like we work on the effects and pals together, and then I'm like, I want to keep making effects. You're like, no more on effects, and I start making videos, and I just make it like, and I start writing it like Mass Effect Andromeda. How many days till you come to my house with a baseball bat?
Listen, Oni, if this thing goes tits up, post my internet history online, please.
Maybe fine. I mean, I would criticize, but I mean, the Mahi did hump my leg. Ow, what humped my leg?
And I enjoyed it!
Let's just say, I'm deleting my internet history.
Oh. Javik, what is Tor, and why are you connected to it?
It's just a really good browser, dude. That's not even Javik's voice. Thanks, Dad.
Javik, who is...
Thanks, Dad. I love Tor.
Javik,
Listen, Dad. If this teacher kills me, make sure to delete my internet history. Awesome.
Of course, son. I'm deleting everything.
I love the idea that the kid's concerned as teachers. Mr. Devroni, I'm about to kill this child. Don't interrupt me anymore.
Mr. Devroni, our school believes in capital punishment.
Oh, I see.
That's reasonable.
That's reasonable. Bye, Junior. I don't know why I'm getting
He takes Humphrey and goes home and leaves Junior to die.
Hey, guys, I think I'm gonna probably head off.
Okie doke, dude.
Yeah.
Bye.
Fuck you.
Well, actually, one sec. Did you post Kai's picture on the stream yet?
I did. It didn't have the thought bubbles. So I didn't see that version in time, so sorry. But I got a quite solid version of it without the bubble.
The third version, actually, for whatever reason, it looks like it glitched on her speech bubble.
Tragic.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah. What did it say? It looked like a comma H. That just adds a weird, like, surreal quality to it. That was the best experience of my life. She glitches out.
She was the best thing that could ever happen to me, and now she's glitched out in the fappening.
She's confused and she goes, he looks like a dildo.
She's never seen a dick before. Caleb whips out, that looks like a dildo.
It's good with the face stuff.
So dumb.
Do you think that could ever be a scenario where someone wouldn't know what an actual dick was but was familiar with dildo?
I feel like there'd have to be a very special amount of circumstances to happen in somebody's life.
Yeah, it's got to be some kind of. That sounds like a comedy film setup of some.
It might have happened.
I feel like if a society like the Amazonians existed, that could probably be a thing. Right?
Well,
Yeah, I guess so.
this is the story that I heard on the news. It sounds like a bullshit story.
That looks like a dildo. Sorry.
Apparently, in the United States somewhere, right? It's not 1-to-1, but it is still a weird story and has a dildo in it, so it had some sort of connection. So apparently, somewhere in the United States, this woman, she realized that her relationship with a man was actually like, she wasn't like dating a man, she was dating another woman.
Oh, I remember this. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, and they would have sex with the lights out. So, you know, because apparently he would make up, or the supposed man would make up an excuse about, you know, having some sort of phobia about, you know, the lights being on or whatever, and the woman would use a strap-on on her girlfriend.
Yeah, during sex, she would often be like, "This feels like a dildo."
Why would you do it that sexually when she said that?
Well, I don't know how you'd fall for that. Like, it won't. Like, where's the warmth? Like, what the fuck? That's
They,
really
they heat it in the microwave.
Microwave penis.
She must not have had a very tactile vagina.
It's
Hey.
tactile.
The quickness of that yacht.
Yeah,
I like
so,
these.
yeah, like these designs, guys.
I look like I feel like I'm a little bit light compared to everyone else.
It's just a blue guy.
Go to sleep.
Yeah, but it looks like a light green almost.
Your ghost.
I love Kai's one. He looks like he's like about to fucking square up with some guy outside of a club.
Jamie, put this picture on stream.
Jamie, this looks like a dildo.
I really like IDS's design. I think that looks really great.
Yeah, that's
There's
cool.
like this weird Buzz Lightyear quality.
I feel like he has a Buzz Lightyear in the. I don't know if this character exists in the US, but like the cheese string guy.
Oh,
yeah, yeah. I think I know what you're talking about. I was thinking kind of like I was thinking it's kind of both like in between a Buzz Lightyear, Star Command, and Ozzy and Drix looking.
He does look like Ozzy and Drix.
I
It's
like
actually a
I
lot
like
in the
Caleb's weird little. It doesn't
And
look
pro-
anything like
proportion-
Caleb, but it captures
Caleb looks like a devious little mouse man.
Proportion-wise, he kind of reminds me of Johnny Bravo a little bit.
Oh, bye bye.
Hey, this looks like Johnny Bravo.
Yeah, the thing is, like, one thing that I was thinking about it was that kind of like exaggerating certain like key features of the people, but also kind of like one thought process is like for me, you know, like I have the long hair and the hat. Like Caleb, is this on stream right now?
Yeah, this is on stream. We're still live, brother.
No, I mean like the picture. I mean.
Oh, sorry, no, not yet. I can't.
Okay.
Ah, it's so annoying every time.
Hit pause.
Oh, what?
Caleb finds out pause buttons exist.
No. No. The problem is every time I exit out, I did use the pause button a few times, but every time I exit out, I lose all my progress. This is such an annoying level to stream. I did not expect this.
Caleb realizes that all the sus moments he's had in his life, he never said pause afterwards. So everyone has just assumed he's gay all these years.
Things could have been so perfect. But here, let me add your picture now. Unfortunately, I drowned again, and that every time I drown, it crashes the game for some reason.
You can cover the like just swap out the Kai thing. Also, did you put Yuzu on your desktop, Caleb?
Huh? What?
Did you put the Yuzu emulator on there?
Use you? What is that?
Yeah, the Switch emulator.
Oh, it's actually no. It's I used that software to try and unbrick my old Switch, which I did technically do, but then it was still. It's just busted.
Oh, do you have the link to the U2's homepage on your desktop?
YouTube? What are you talking about?
Are those stupid like YouTuber like
Yeah, I did like the YouTube
Amiibos.
Funko Pops,
Yeah.
which they put but yeah, but yeah, for the one thing though with the designs though with it is that I was trying to like get like both like the personality, the physical appearance, and also the voice in there too. Like an example being like I don't really look like my avatars, but then my voice I feel like matches my avatar characters look a lot. And similar case with Caleb, like the weird mouse man features. I feel like I could feel like Caleb's voice coming out of that. It's gonna be funny.
Amazing. So I assume Kai left.
No,
Oh,
I'm still here for a minute. I was about to leave, but
yeah,
I was
that's the
got
But
kind
we
of
got-
inspired to draw Emerald.
Nice. We got all.
And I think I'm gonna draw everyone now. Just like a very quick fan
And-
art for
Wow.
Cage's designs.
The only time I can say that I was drawn, and I was the only one drawn in a group, post coitus. So that's cool. This is a
Yeah,
new.
right.
This
Yeah,
is a
we're-
new.
Okay, Caleb's mouth is just bloody because
The rest of ours are we always tend to be drawn pre-coitus. Caleb gets post-coitus.
There we go. Okay, I'm gonna respond to some questions now. Callan, collabing with the Russian Badger? Why not? Who is that guy? I have no idea. Callan getting a U2's? Nice. Wait, hey Callan, where's Rahaga Turner? Tinful asks.
Caleb's not getting a U2s. Caleb's getting Me Too'd.
That's not YouTube. That's me too.
Me too, little boo thing.
Where's your designs? Shit.
Middle Eastern guys are cute.
Middle Eastern guys deserve U2s.
Middle Eastern guys are hot. Sexual attraction.
It is cool that we have a lot of the cutscenes from this game now, though, because you can use that footage for cool stuff.
Yeah, Lego tried to show us.
Yup. Callan looks like JFK. Larnu is Aaron from Game Grumps. Kai is Bald Lyle from Oni Plays. And IDS is Giga Chad.
I can see the Lyle in him.
A little, yeah. It's a little cartoon Lyle.
He looks like Lyle little by little.
Larnu does look a little like the cartoony Aaron.
Yeah, but Aaron's a bitch.
Yeah.
Like Brian.
Aaron the bitch. Jojo Siwa bitch.
Yep. It's such a shame too because he has some of the best. A lot of his cartoons have aged the best.
Yeah.
And those are the ones that he's the least proud of now, which is funny.
Yeah, the one when he says Princess and the Penis, I was really proud of that.
Not that one.
To be fair, I actually do like that one.
I do like that animation. I think that was the last big animation he did, like, ever, right?
Yeah, and like Yada finished up the rest of it for him.
Yeah, Baby Yada did it, yeah.
Wait, what? I don't even know this one.
That's the Starbomb. What was it called? Luigi something? Luigi song, is that what it's called?
Yeah, or something like that.
Oh.
It's the one, like, it's like that one's also probably the most Ren Stimpy I ever got. Well, aside from Boo Boo Drag.
I love the David the Bird track video. I love that one. Sorry, I'm also pooping.
I hate that.
Also, we spent this whole stream just kind of talking over the game, which is fine. But one thing I did want to mention, which is kind of interesting, and I wanted to talk about, as far as what this game does, and though it kind of breaks, it feels a little weird, is that each Toa doesn't start off with their original mask. You start as Onua, so he's the only one who starts with his Pakari. Every other Toa literally has no mask, and they get given their masks by the last Toa you play as.
Wow, that's the David the Bergerac if I ever heard one.
So Gali literally has no mask when you meet her. And
David de Bergerac versus David de Bergerac.
I had to pull.
Yeah.
David de.
I wonder if David de Bergerac has some rapists as well that he hangs out with.
I had to play through like 60% of Gali's level just to get her mask. It was so silly.
That's crazy.
Dolly is so cute and makes me want to kiss her.
Yeah, people who comment best girl under things need to be put down.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
true.
why that's why, bro? Why don't you get some breast girls and stop happening to Dolly?
Kevin, who's the most Redditor Bionicle character? Bumbleblitz asks.
I don't know why just the name Bumblebee.
It's probably
the Bumbleblitz.
it's probably Umbra. Umbra is the most Redditor Bionicle character because he zooms around. He zooms around grabbing those stonks.
Wait,
Literally, I have no good answer for that, so I just made something up. IDS.
try to show.
Let's see.
It didn't work.
I like. Oh my goodness! Look at his knee. How strong he did.
Oh wait, let's see.
I love his try. It's mostly just Emran.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Oh no! I gotta add this on stream.
Oh man, that's jokes. Look how massive. I was like how Caleb is. Caleb is getting more and more devious.
Wait! Oh my
Devious
gosh!
little shrew he is.
What the heck, bro? What is this? What in the world? That's amazing. Oh, I kind of want to. The crop. I need a better. Let me see if I can crop it.
I gotta finish that up sometime. Pretty fun. I might finish it up after I take a break from, this computer, but the sun's still out and I'd like to see it today, so.
Yeah, that's fair.
That was like poetic.
Yeah.
It's almost like Kai does writing for a living.
Yeah.
How do you edit photos?
See you later.
So yeah,
See you,
Later.
Kai.
I'm trying to work on also trying to get like little avatar things because it's like like how like in the current stream layouts we have like kind of like mask avatars. I'm trying to figure out how to do simplified versions of the cartoon heads, and I think all of them come out pretty good except Ren Solo, it's so like rectangular, like vertical. It's hard to get that right.
Mm.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
because I guess because you guys will have a lot of negative space in yours if because of the height of the hair.
Yeah, it's just like I can fit everything like pretty like if they're in a stack you kind of have to have the extra.
I
headroom.
actually think the Caleb hands work really well with that design.
Yeah, I'm going to when I try to make. But so these designs like should make the flash rigs off of these, right?
Yeah, I like these.
So I finally got a design. You did
Because
not.
yeah, literally, it looks like I look like fucking Aussie.
Oh, I'm such an idiot. I can literally just show stuff on my screen, so I should have just done that, but whatever.
Yeah,
I was-
Caleb's gonna
I-
throw up a
peop-
chat name called "Music to be Raped." By oh no, it's changed. Okay.
It's called Kai versus the three degenerates.
The trash.
Amazing. It didn't work. Wow. Man.
How
That-
do you every time I plug in the tablet, because it's in the HDMI port, it like I can't use my headphones. It like wants to take the sound away. How do you work around that cage?
I never had that problem.
Yeah, because my old tablet, if I plug in the HDMI cable, it has an extra port, so I can just plug my headphones into my tablet. But the new one doesn't, and I don't know how to make the sound come. I don't know.
Same as it
Creepy.
ever was. Yep. I guess that's fair. RoboBird justified.
When you
IDS
see the new Quake.
IDS RoboBird justified my response. He said Umbra is a redditor because he spends his time alone in a basement and attacks anyone who goes near him.
That is actually a really good retort to that.
So RoboBird he's my brain. I'm just the bronze here. Okay.
Yeah, RoboBird is today's BAMP.
He's the band.
Now we need to pick a douchebag at the team.
David Dobrik is the douchebag of the day.
No, it's Bry Guy Samurai is the douchebag of the day.
Why?
Because he said, "Go suck on a bionicle rod."
I think I'm gonna punch him in the throat.
Also, Bry Guy
The
Samurai.
throat? No, not the throat.
Pooks is plural. Pook is singular. Is that correct? Nadiki Pictures claims this.
Whoa, Caleb, it's their word, not yours.
Sex is temporary. Pooks is forever.
Yeah, when someone comes up to me at the park when I'm walking my dog and says, "Pick up the shit, dude," I'm like, poops forever.
Callan, can you place the screen my newest drawing I posted on the server? How many?
No.
Why do you
I
guys?
don't know. I'm still not in the server.
Yeah, this is Smash.
How
server.
much dedicated wham would it take for
Dedicated wham.
Control
Dedicated
server?
wham. Dedicated wham.
When you have sex with a girl, how much dedicated RAM?
Also, Nadiki Pictures said I'm probably the douche. Let's be honest. Okay, never mind. It's true. I'm sorry, Nadiki Pictures. You've been outdone by
Him?
Bright.
Is he calling you the douche?
No, he's saying I'm probably the douche. He's trying to get a cool name. He wants to be the douchebag of the stream as opposed to RoboBird, who is the BAM.
Well, if he's the douchebag of the day, maybe he'll get his own website, like a certain Brock.
BrockTurnerDouchebag.com.
Wouldn't it be cool if Nadiki Pictures?
That would actually be an upgrade for him into insult.
I want to see I want to see Nadiki Pictures like artist website where he's like, these are the kind of films I produce, and it's just
If you want to see Nadiki pictures, just go on Google Images, dude. Like, it's pretty simple.
All right.
Funny rope.
Bumble Blitz says a man has fallen into the cheeks in the wind in college Spanish class.
Yeah. When he farts, it's college Spanish class. He goes,
Seeing some unfamiliar faces here today. Obama TF2 commented, cock.
I like these as well. There's something that's irking me about the direction of the beard lines there, but I like the silhouette. I think maybe in silhouette form it doesn't need the stubble on that one.
Oh yeah.
I'll try to see what it looks like.
I have hit Callan with a hammer several times, Nidiki Picture claims. Hey Callan, will you ever give any one of your mocks a butterfly joint? I don't know.
Hey Callan,
What is that?
are you ever going to show Nidiki pictures on Discord?
Is a butterfly joint like zigzaggy? Is that like the barrag neck?
The butterfly joints basically you have two socket. I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. So one, you have it's so for like an action figure arm, you have like connecting the arm to the torso. You have the torso connection is going to be a socket, and then the arm is also going to be another socket, and then you have two ball joints connected to one another, connecting into those sockets. So then it's like basically double balled, and you can get more range of motion.
Okay. Thanks for breaking that shit down little by little.
Little by little, cat playing the fiddle. The man jumped over his tune.
Man jumped over a baboon.
Yeah.
Man, that little dog did sure laugh just to see such sport.
Get that little dog too.
Also here, I've sent finally, alas, in Kai's absence, here is his proper version of the Callan post-coital pic, which is not very flattering for me, but you know what? I gotta deal with it. That's what real heroes do. We take.
That's what friends do.
that's Kayla's response when she says she didn't even put it in. That's what friends do. That's what friends do.
I guess it is true that friends do not put it in. So I will be. I was honored when I last met Cage that he did not put it in.
And Bartel's like, ugh, thanks for the dry humping. That's what friends do.
I've got to get into you like some kind of monster.
What would Elwynua say if you went to Epcot?
I don't know what joke I'm supposed to make.
We started talking about like what would you do if like Epcot opened up like an entire Ma Nui section?
That'd be sick.
That would be cool.
What would you do if you're exploring like Matoran culture? What would you do if all the food there was shit but like accurate to botanical canon, like a lot of maca fruits? Then it's just like,
I'd be like, give me that Hoosie burger. I was gonna draw. I was about to scream the N-word.
What you bitches be like? Give me that Hoosie burger? Nah, give me that pussy burger.
IDS,
yeah,
guys, that was a joke. IDS has never and will never ever think about actually saying it. It's just comedy. We're just doing this for comedy.
I was about to scream the N-word, which is Nadiki Pictures.
Funny the dinky picture. Get out of the way, Peanut.
Hey, thick guy.
What do you want?
The guy in apartment 10E says Nidiki Pictures makes fucking funny memes.
What? You, Nidiki Pictures. I don't even know you. Show me a funny meme.
Shows it.
I guess that's fair.
Wow, that was great.
Thank you for the
Just
meme.
leaves.
It's like he just leaves and doesn't pick up anything. He doesn't say goodbye. He just leaves.
He's just like, I'll be back tomorrow for the next meme.
I've got faxes to send.
That fuckwad will be back any minute.
How excited do you think CP would have gotten if you gave him that line?
Oh, my pussy got a little rash.
Whoa.
You can't be saying that about people. Bro, you be saying that about your voice actors and shit. You can't be saying shit like, yo, CP like sitting on a dildo.
Man, saying what the hell made me feel like a deal.
That we gonna explain the context of stream, or would you rather not?
I mean, we could, but I can't be fucked.
Basically, just the old voice actor got to say a curse word in Onapex.
Yeah,
line.
but yeah. So people have seen. I don't know how many people here have actually watched Onapex and Pals in Bully. When the quote unquote bully Degran breaks in, which we quote all the time, is the whole.
Yeah.
What? He breaks in, you, and Crone's like, what the hell? Well, he breaks through the door and he goes, what the hell? We were told that he's got his little pussy bubbling when he said, what the hell?
No, it just the line was like, "Oh, I just got a real rush when saying what that line." That's the line. He didn't say, "Oh, my pussy was bubbling."
That is legitimate slander. So
That's how I remember it, okay?
Memory doesn't care about your facts.
Look, average fact bringer.
Average pussy bubbler.
Chad memory preferrer.
that's fair.
That's the song. That's how it goes, right?
Yeah. Where's the meme? So I'm gonna find it.
I'm trying to find the picture. I'm trying to find the picture that was linked. That
Where's
that's
the
worth
meme? Where's
showing
the
you.
meme? Where's the meme song?
If it's like the person, because the person said they sent you something on Discord as a picture, but
This is the year of grapefruit.
Is it good for you?
I don't know what you guys are thinking now, because right now, literally, the stream is just images. It's literally just pictures.
yeah, that's the song.
Anyway, actually, yeah, is your Warzone?
I
We can play it.
I'm down. I'm down to play a game. We could just end on a
It's
good.
it's kind of late into the stream, but yeah, let me pack up my stuff and get Warzone set up. And
In fact, actually, since my pussy's been bubbling for a while, I'm gonna go take a quick piss as well.
Here we go, baby.
No, this is a conversation. This is a bubbling sensation.
Oh boy, Callan, reveal your boy. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Your mangina. I'm sorry, I don't want to do that. You're still doing this. I know, Jojo. Somehow we're still here. This has been a longer
Nice,
one
huh?
than typical.
James, nice animation, dude.
Oh yeah, yeah. Jojo made a new video I posted today. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I haven't checked it out, but I'm sure I won't be disappointed.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's like honestly, if JoJo does keep up, with the animation thing, he'll definitely be a good animator, like in a couple of years. If he
Yeah.
keeps up it.
I think so too. He's trying.
I mean, he's further along than most people, his age are.
Oh yeah. Yep. He's further along than a lot of 16, 17-year-olds are.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. You'd be surprised. Like, one thing that actually astonished me about films college was that a lot of the people attending have never picked up a camera before.
oh
Like,
yeah.
they never did, they didn't do things like YouTube. In fact, a lot of them actually kind of talked down about YouTube and discredited it. But most of those guys never, they might have watched a lot of movies, but they never actually sat down and even cracked open an iMovie, never done a YouTube poop or anything like that. But then the people
Whoa.
who hadn't, but the people who had any talent were the people who sat down and were a little bit oh, I think I'm gonna do a little vlog.
Yep. All the Frenchmen who love Bionicle were like, yeah, I'm gonna make a Bionicle vlog, and I'm gonna make it about Jevik. Wee. Oh shoot. I like how
Caleb, when he realizes that he just said too much personal information.
Who wants to play
about
Wii? Man,
Wii.
that little controller looks like a dildo.
I need clarification on if you think that controller really looks like that. Wii?
amazing. Oh yeah, I need to hide.
Man, that looks like a Nintendo. I can't even finish it. You guys-
All right, I gotta hide all these wonderful pictures.
What would you do if I got the contact of Cranny Creations? Like, can you get me in contact with the
Oh, brother.
voice man? And the guy said, new dildo from Bionicle.
Legends, dildos from a distant past.
Rise up.
Gamers rise.
We don't even need a soundboard. You just put your microphone next to YouTube. Anyway, yeah, it's like it's installed, but it needs to do like the bullshit that when you like, well, you need to restart the application after you boot it up the first time. Install the shaders. So I'm gonna, I'll get the stuff set up.
I've been playing games while we were all talking, but now my thing is not connected to Xbox Live. Let me restart my fucking Xbox.
Alrighty. I hope that works okay. Dee-dee-dee.
And Jeremy Johns looks like a dildo.
I should
Jeremy Johns looks like a blade. Man,
oh yeah, shoot.
Blade, motherfucker. Suck my blade, motherfucker. Pears are cooler than fuzzy dogs.
What is that video? Stop it! I don't like that at all. That scared me.
Wait, why does he sound so weird over microphone? Pears are cooler than fuzzy dogs. Blade. What does the fuck does that even mean? Pears are cooler than fuzzy dogs?
He was saying shout out to bears.
Pears are cooler than dildos. Blade. When somebody says like, no, when somebody says like, it's like I don't know. I don't think I need to go to a black barber. Gets punched in the face. Blade.
Yeah, what the hell is happening to my Xbox?
Man, what the fuck is happening to my dildo?
Man, this Xbox is acting like a dildo.
Honestly, insultingly referring to people as dildos is kind of like an underrated thing. Like,
It says it's connected.
it says it's editor.
This shit is acting like a fucking dildo. My name is said editor, and I'm a fucking dildo.
No, why you just immediately kept being upset and being shitty to him?
Sed's a nice guy, but he's a little bit of a dildo.
That's a stream of thought. I wasn't even thinking about what I was saying. Look, you guys erupted.
Poor.
This will get set to come out of the shadows. Like I haven't talked to him since like actually ironically when I was in the UK. So 2 years ago, dude. Like, yeah, dude, man. Like I don't know what the fuck happened with, like time has been going by at a weird pace for me.
Yep. Yeah, Calvin, what's your usual FPS as far as the frame rate of how the game or the PC runs?
He's asking you about your favorite first-person shooter, dude.
Oh.
Yeah. Not funny meme, dickhead.
I'm an idiot. No, I legitimately did think he was.
No, he might be. I don't know. I'm making a bold assumption right
You're probably right. I don't know. I the only one I ever really played throughout most of my life, very inconsistently, was Halo. But I picked this one up obviously because it's a cool free online game that's cross-platform. That's sick. And that's.
Well, yeah. To be fair, Warzone
Brought us together during the lockdown because it was free.
Cross-platform. Yeah, each one of us used a different platform for a time. I would go use my brother's PS4 at his house, or rather at my family's house. IDS has old Xbox, and rather not that old, but Xbox One. And then Larnu was running it on his PC. Then eventually I got my PC, and so now we can all game from the comfort of our homes.
Well, actually, there's two things I want to make about the last stream. Actually, one of my favorite moments was this. He just goes quiet for a second, and I go,
I just want to say my love language is not.
I love that one.
And actually, your gullet recording was funnier than the actual thing that I actually said. But you saying, "Oh, my gullet is expanding," I really wish that was a real moment because your recollection of it is funnier than the actual.
It was, but it was still pretty good.
I wish we'd said, "Oh my gullet is expanding."
Well, now you can at the right moment. Just keep that in mind next time.
That was really funny.
Callan, TF2 stream win. Again, alas, last time we had to make no promises. This time we still have to make no promises. We are thinking about potentially raising some money for IDS to properly get a new PC because there's a lot of stuff that we'd like to.
I'm gonna take any money raised and use it to spend it on a dildo.
That's not ideal, but he technically can do that. So guys know that there is a 50% chance it would go to a computer and we could play TF2, or 50% chance it goes to a dildo.
Also, Cage, what's your dildo update?
Cage's little dildo.
Ugh.
Oh shoot,
What
I'm getting a call from my mother. Oh my gosh, stop it! 1 second. Hello?
Alright, my shaders are at, next shader pack is at 88% right now. Oh, that's what I asked.
I was just gonna show up at 6:30, sorry. That's what I was expecting.
Any tips? Got any tips?
Yeah.
Unironically, it's a very minor moment in Tropic Thunder, but when Robert Downey Jr. is asking Ventila how he got jacked, and he
hold on
goes,
a second, sorry.
okay.
But yeah, we're gonna wrap up in the next 20 minutes, so.
Well, the L in Bionicle stands for love. You know who you are.
I'm glad during my brief pause there, you guys were able to get some good screams out there. Where is Larnu?
He joined and then went wait and then just left.
No,
he was fine, but then the fact that Prince Philip died set in for a moment. He had to just take a brief pause.
Oh wait, no. Hey, now we got JoJo. All right, cool. And the good thing is that Quad plunders quads again. So. James? Yup. Sweet. But yeah, and so hopefully he can pop back in because we need to get started soon. I gotta wrap up pretty immediately after this stream because we're celebrating my sister's birthday today. Even though it was earlier this way.
Go shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday.
We gonna fart.
We gonna sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. Cause we don't give a fuck that it's your birthday. I mean, the club, bottle full of bub.
So they're like, okay, we just want to use your birthday as an excuse to drink, basically.
Basically.
Callan has 0 FPS. Dang, the Deaky pictures. Why you gotta say that?
Damn, Zemo's free, guys.
Are you laughing out loud so hard at the Zemo dance that's all over Twitter right now?
Oh wow, that was really funny when Brule started dancing.
When Brouhaha started dancing, I laughed
he
so
started
hard.
a big old.
Yeah, I was like, what is this brouhaha? This fracas that's ensuing.
Brouhaha. It's the best word ever. Did the stream crash or is it just me? I don't think so. Probably RoboBird.
Just
Should be just RoboBird unless somehow my from what I can see in the playback of OBS everything's fine. But I do not know. Yeah, I think unfortunately if, we gotta give Larnu like another minute, otherwise we just gotta do the game.
I'm back here.
Oh, sweet.
You came just in time to hear Caleb conspiring against you.
Yeah, literally. Sorry, but
invite me to the group.
oh yeah, okay, we do that. Where's the button? Party.
The idea is Prince Philip died, so that means the Queen is single. Now you can shoot your shot. I will bust fat nuts in Liz, mate.
Whoa. Ugh.
You're getting a little casual with the Queen, eh?
He's gonna get 2 letters from the Queen. No, the queen is not gonna make it to your 100th birthday, dude.
She's absorbed Prince Philip's energy and Darkman X's.
I'm so upset that DMX passed away. That is legitimate.
Actually, does suck. Actually, I'm a massive DMX fan.
Yeah.
DMX, being index looking for DMX.
Also, I think even though Grand Champ isn't seen as DMX's biggest album, I think it's his most underrated album. There's like that album is bangers back to front.
Nice. Yeah, I want to listen more of his songs now, but yeah, I know that one of my favorite tweets I saw in response to his death was, "He was my favorite homophobic rapper." And then someone responded to that being like, "Considering his era, that's high praise."
Man, yeah, people start digging that shit. Fuck off.
Whatever. Who cares? I just find it so amazing that he didn't even know who Obama was as he was running for election. It's like, Obama? Wait, I think he was even the president at that point. It was probably early into his presidency, but still.
I wonder who he thought handed him his clothes at that time.
Here's your clothes. It's like, oh, wait, your name's Obama?
Are we doing a fun mode or a stupid mode?
Well, plunder is quads again, so sorry.
Man, this mode looked like a dildo.
Man, but Josiah Games was here, so we needed to 4.
Man, I don't know what's going. I might need to check to see if my desktop needs a tune up, because my because that computer should have been like pretty, like at peak of the time when I got it, and I got it like shortly before we went to Brick Fair. But Warzone is just running like infinitely better off of my Republica Gamers laptop than it was off of my CyberPower PC tower.
That's hilarious. Well, hopefully it's just a weird settings issue or something. It's not actually.
What aspect of that was hilarious, Caleb?
Yeah, Caleb, where's the setup and punchline?
Hey, look, guys, we're in a plane.
Hey, look, guys, it's a dildo.
I swear I just saw a dildo drop from that guy's bag as he was waving his hand.
Like, I feel like you know how turkeys like look up into the sky when it rains. I feel like if a dildo was falling up in the sky, Caleb would look mouth agape upwards.
Yeah, and you just swallow it like a pelican.
IDS Kopek is asking if you should buy Nadiki for $45 with the box, or get this 1966 Batmobile instead.
Oh, Nadiki for 40. I like
Nadiki with a box over a Batmobile.
Definitely.
Hey,
but
are you planning to open the box? Because let me take this. Actually, the Nadiki and Cracker were my first ever Titans I've actually got, so they hold a special place in my heart. 45. Considering they were £15, what was their price back? What was his price back in the day?
20.
It's like 20 in America.
It was 20. Also, I don't think he's saying.
Like, listen, you gotta do the meme. It's getting a dinky.
I got shot immediately. I don't think he's saying that he's sealed. It's sealed though. I think he's just saying it comes with the box.
You know what? Nadiki's box is false advertising. The picture on his box looks like Visola's disc. No, fuck you. That was good. But no, it looks like, if I remember correctly, because back in the day, it looks like a green version of Visola's disc. So I thought, oh shit, special edition like disc, but it's actually just a Hootie's disc when you get it.
Oh yeah.
Wait, why the fuck are we in the airport?
Because Josiah James asked us to go here.
Oh,
but we're pretty close to the superstore, and that's got the zombies. If you want to go there.
Let's just go to Storage Town. That shit's the bomb. But now I'm really far away.
Oh,
thebomb.com.
Well, I'm close
Fuck
to the
off.
Storage Town.
Thebomb.com.
Thebomb.com, man. The bomb looked like a dildo.
That's some Caleb ass shit. Thebomb.com.
No, that was a Josh joke.
That's like some Nito burrito shit.
Yeah. Wait, are you saying you agreed with Shadowgear? Or
I agree with Brendan Rogers, whatever his name is.
Brendan.
Rogers.
Oh, I don't want to dox. I don't want to dox him.
I tried to dox him.
Anyone who
Come
really
again.
wants to find out Shadow Gear's last name can do it, though.
Rogers?
I'm pretty sure.
Who is Brendan Rogers then? Why did I say that name?
Why did I say that name?
He's like a YouTuber guy. He did like Racist Office.
That sounds like one of those videos that should be funny from the title, but isn't funny.
It's actually funny, even though even when you look at the thumbnail, you're gonna be like, ugh. It's actually like that one. Pook Sanson, I'm driving towards your direction.
We're near Storage Town.
Hold on. No, hold on, never mind. I'll go around.
Oh,
Do you want to come?
Mow him down, motherfucker.
Wait, there's Buttholio's fucking dropping in.
Do you have some kind of problem with buttholes, dude?
I know your favorite 90s bands was the Butthole Surfers, dude. Just admit it.
Well, I have other favorite bands, dude. That's just you're just projecting, dude. Stop it.
I was projecting.
The way
I mean,
IDS projects his love of the Backstreet Boys on me is just brutal.
Blackstreet's
Come on.
back. Alright.
Okay, well, at least when I exploded, I killed Buttholio, but I'm still.
Yeah, I'm crawling around in the literally the bathroom stall with some guy right now.
Evan, what would you do if you were crawling around the bathroom stall with a man?
I'd call him a Buttholio. Is anyone in the area to help me?
What would you do? What would you do if you were
Josiah James.
What do you do when? Okay, actually, you went to. You know, you weren't a sheltered homeschool child like Caleb and I were, right?
My home was the streets.
So when you were taking a dump in the bathroom
Never.
stalls, did you ever have like a kid pop up underneath it and like underneath the stall and like his head is there or no?
I was able to go my entire career without ever fucking taking a dump at school.
Never?
Never.
Ever? Never
Forever, ever.
Where's that one from? That's
Kanye lyric. It's from Diamonds from Sierra Leone.
Forever, ever? To looking like a heifer?
Whoa, this isn't the island of Motunui. Yeah, Adrian G, sorry you missed all the Bionicle stuff. I got to a point where it was really hard.
No, you don't understand. A Tomator called the Limator and a Paraka in the store.
Well, actually, instead of doing some stupid jigsaw ass combo, if they'd made this like an Motunui thing, that would be sick.
Honestly, wait, why haven't they done a Bionicle Battle Royale game yet?
Because they're too busy focusing on making Bad Dragon dildos.
More importantly, though, like whenever they do like a Bionicle thing where it's like fucking hell, I can't never tag anybody. Whenever I tag somebody, I keep on hitting the Windows key here.
Yeah, kill him, Cage. Fuck him up. Cause this guy fucking killed me.
That was a stretch.
That is a stretch, but it's a good stretch. It's
too
like
bad, too bad.
it's
yeah,
like
too bad Kale can't say it because I could shoot this guy in the butthole Leo, but
it's a good stretch like the elastics of your underwear. Never give
A
out.
good stretch like my Buttholio.
there you go. Enjoy this picture.
TP from a bunghole in the school if you let one go.
Ugly.
Whoa, is this allowed?
Uh-oh, Jojo got murdered.
Whoa, is your name Baholio? Is your name Baholio?
Oh shit, Buttholio's. Ah, you fucking getting wavy, man. I need to stop.
Using wavy as a slur now?
I need to stop. I need to drop a little bit further away because every time I drop in, I just get fucked.
Yeah, I need to drop my usage of wavy.
Oh, I didn't know you was hairy like that. Fucking shame.
I didn't know your name was Davey like that.
I don't like the name Davy.
Yeah,
I like Davies. What idiots call it.
What would you do if David Duke was named Davy Duke?
I could literally picture that being the case when he was young.
Davy.
When he was 7 dang freaking years old.
Do you think David Duke ever reached out to Kramer after the rant?
Good job, son.
That was a great delivery, ideas.
Do you think it was a good job, son, or do you think it was mission failed? We'll come next time.
It's pretty good too. I had a dream last night where Bionicle Mask of Light was made and directed by Quentin Tarantino, and there was a 30-minute golly foot fetish scene.
Oh
That
wow,
did
you
not
had a
happen.
he had a
That didn't
bionic.
happen.
This guy had a bionical dream.
No, that didn't happen.
Quick, get Zach Kaplan on the fucking phone.
Yeah, no cap.
No Kaplan.
Yeah, I perform no fap. On
No
a daily
lie.
basis.
Zach Kaplan's a racist.
He is.
No, he's not. I haven't been. Yeah, I actually haven't reached out and talked to him in like a good bit. Probably need to do that.
Probably good that you did that because he's a racist.
I had to.
How dare you say Anthony? How dare you say Anthony from Smosh is racist? Shut up.
You know what? He literally rewrote the fucking MLK speech to say, "I had a bionical dream." And that's what
That's true.
That's insensitive, not racist.
It kind of is racist. I think anything you do against Martin Luther King is like a hate crime against all black people. That's the way it works.
racist. My brother's racist.
It's YouTube poop.
Yeah, let's.
I will say, I definitely feel like when it comes to the stream stuff, though, seeing Caleb's content and IDS's content is much more instrumental to getting jokes than seeing any of my content. Because it's like, aside from just like pulling off like one video that's like the most buried Gakka and Rio short ever, which is that even the dancing. That's
Even
the only,
dancing?
That's the only thing that's ever quoted on stream.
I drop a few hey knuckles from time to time.
Again, like really buried underneath there.
Also, wait a second. What of mine is referenced? As far as our own highlights, yes, but that's just us.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of Anua in there. There's also and then also a second like
again, it's mostly IDS's brain.
But there's also a reference of my brother's racist from the Dippin' Nos one.
Well, that's your content. Like,
Yeah,
that's
but it's
your
on
content.
Caleb's channel. It doesn't count.
What? I feel like the creator counts. See, that's the thing. Like, I don't have as much. If you guys both have more of the creative output going on.
When I do another YouTube group, I'm going to do my brother's a dildo.
Dildo.
Why is no one running around here? It's such a good area to. Oh, there we go.
That's Caleb when he's at the park. Why is no one running around here? It's such a good area. He's the creepy guy on the bench. Oh.
I got James.
We got James, yeah.
I got James.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh.
He's not dead.
Where did those shots come from?
The other side.
John F. Kennedy shats at me.
I'll get James again.
You got him, yeah. Oh shit, Jimmy got me. Fuck man, I'm doing terrible. They're breaking this shit down little by little.
And they be shaking the shit down little by little. Look at me, I'm playing the fiddle.
Caleb partakes in what's known as prairie dogging, where you let a turd slide down your leg.
No, that's not prairie dogging.
It's not.
That's when it's in your butthole and you like retract it.
That's not prairie dogging.
That's
That's when it's poking out. It's turtling.
So it's a prairie dog though.
Prairie dogging is like you let it like run free down the plains of your leg.
But why is it called prairie dog though?
Could someone revive me? I killed this guy instantly, which is sick, but I downed myself.
Yeah, I'm just like bleeding on the floor right now, and it's like kind of unpleasant. So could you homies just like patch me up? That'd be like so dope.
Oh shit! This guy's breaking me down little by little. Fuck this guy, man.
Mark the area.
Oh lord, I died already, dude. It was so quick.
Oh lordy, baby made another Lou.
Dang it! I
Fuck,
can't
man.
communicate with JoJo. IDS, if you can.
I'm dead, motherfucker.
Oh wait.
JoJo just trained.
He's making.
we'll have to center shells, but still.
He's making. He's
We're
making.
gonna ramp up the violence.
Violence.
The rising.
No!
The falling man.
Mark the area.
Oh.
The falling man. The falling man.
Butthole.
IDS.
Man.
You can see where we just died. Lots of people just ran in there. JoJo tried to be a nobleman.
I'm calling an Obama. I'm calling an Obama.
Obama.
Obama. Best meme ever. Warner, will you make FNAF Bionicle Mob? Or FNF,
No.
yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's Bionicle Mob.
I think that's Friday Night Funkin'.
Yeah.
It's I won't do a Bionicle mod, but there was like I don't know like how long I'll be able to hop back onto this one because of being busy, but I was trying to get an Apex one started.
Yeah, like I said, I've done the main model. I just need to do the variant assets for you.
Yeah, like it's like I did 2 tracks. I just need to make a third one, master my track. I need to do the third one, master the tracks, and figure out how to import assets in. Which that the importing thing is a bit difficult. Just trying to, it's like I'm like if worse comes to worse, I might literally just be like, hey, I have all the assets. You want to get credit for a mod man assemble.
Brass monkey, my butthole spunky.
Brass monkey. Video game donkey. Oh yeah, I also have to do I also need to do the the mapping stuff too. That's again, it's quite a bit, but
I told you I had to do like a dance routine to that song, right?
Brass monkey or the Friday Night Funkin' music.
Brass monkey. This is back in the day.
Also, I like how the guy just said, "Hey, Larny, can do a Friday Night Funkin' mod?" I'm like, it's just like a little bit of like it's like since when do I do game programming and like
yeah, such an off-the-cuff request was such a large thing to do.
Excuse me,
and
excuse me.
Coincidentally, like within like what not too far off of what I'm doing.
Friday Night Funkin', please.
I mean, I guess maybe because I do music, but even then, it's like most of my music stuff is like it's not really advertised too much on Larny.
Yeah, you have been breaking this shit down, but oh my goodness, fuck you, you motherfucker. Who sticks his dick in my mom?
Can I?
Okay, James, I'm calling over to you. Oh no, James is down.
What would you do if you refer to James as that motherfucker?
This motherfucker who helped me take down Saddam.
What would you do if Bethany called up the stream and basically was like, "I don't appreciate you bringing up Saddam Hussein"? What would you do, Caleb?
I would.
She tried to show her.
I tried to show her. What would you do? What would you say if you? What would you do if you were Batwing at a party and no one would want to check it out? Would you say I tried to show him?
I guess so.
Also, I'm dying on the roof. Something at the roof.
How did I not kill him that quickly? That's so dumb.
Who did it? Who did it? You almost said like some sort of weird rhythm there. Who did it?
Yeah. Caleb was doing the.
Sorry,
yeah.
Bullshit. No, like okay, do a triple flow IDS. Talk about prairie dogging. 3, 2, 1, dog.
Turd dripping down my leg. Yeah, Jalokim likes nog that. That's neg. Egg nog?
Yes.
That's what I was saying there. I failed you.
Okay, try number 2. You have 3 lives.
Oh shit. Call me a cat because my 9 lives have been taken from me and someone tried to drown me in a bathtub. People who injure cats are like fucking gay.
People who name their cats?
It's like injure cats.
Injure cats.
Injure cats. There's soup.
Oh,
he left his family behind. Fucking comedy gold.
He joined Rambo with his.
Rookie cat. He's an untested version himself. Rookie cat.
He had sex with his family.
Yikes.
Nookie cat. He did
what?
Dookie cat coming to a creepy uncle near you.
Yes, I killed the guy with my airstrike. Just. I mean, I died. I got my airstrike out right as he was coming to kill me, and it killed him. So glad. I might be able to respawn and get back to my money too. We'll see. Also, wait, IDS or whoever that is. I don't know whose camera I am. James? Could be James. IDS favorite FNAF OST. Mine is the Forbidden Nocturne. I don't think IDS knows that much about Five Nights at Freddy's.
His favorite FNAF song is Megalomania.
But if we're talking about Friday Night Funkin', I like the Mom's theme.
MILF.
Yeah, MILF is good.
Do you like the part where it goes?
I just love it when the shit kicks in. I fucking love it.
Yeah. That part goes James. If the Olympics mod is a success, we'll do the dead grid mod where it just goes no.
That'd be great.
The thing is that dead grid will be drawn like the mob said, like really curvy and like the dress is not really.
I'm so dumb. Happy to see you.
Oh my god.
Denise Andak. Hey, Callan, I used to watch your videos back in the day. Happy to see you're still going strong on YouTube. Thank you, Denise. Dennis Andakian. Golly.
Yeah. Watch out because Colin is going to start breaking out to new content. He's going to start the new Zendaya fan series. Zendaya, whatever the fuck her name is. The joke.
Why am I talking about the hospital?
Yeah, we wiped.
Call me that guy I went to college with because I never lied.
Call me Zendaya because you're my new ex-wife.
Guys, tip: if you fly into the attack helicopters, not a good recipe.
Worst mistake of my life.
Did Caleb really get cut up?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna go fly a drone directly into. Oh no! No, come on.
No, I mean I just.
I'm about to do dumb shit and then I can't. Kidding me? I literally was going to do dumb shit and then somebody came around the corner and started shooting at me and I couldn't exit the drone thing, so it's frustrating.
Someone started shooting at me little by little.
So, quick question. IDS, would you rather have Goku's hair or Naruto's hair?
Goku's hair.
So you would like the Super Saiyan or not Super Saiyan?
Not Super Saiyan.
So you wouldn't walk around with really spiky long bangs?
Yeah, I don't think I could rock blonde. It would look stupid.
Why do you think the blonde would look good?
Because I'm fucking brown.
Remember though? That's fucking mean, dude. Like,
Gage, don't you hear the song? He's tan and he's brown, yo. How he lives. Yeah. This is how he goes.
This is how it goes. Every time I'm like, ID is black.
Yeah.
You know what? It's only fair. It's only fair that the one game we get to play, I am on the top as the best
It's only fair to warn that Caleb was born with a set of horns.
I'm the best gamer here. There's no doubt about it. Callan wins.
Yeah. Flawless Minchery.
Yeah, no, Larnuen beats my butt all the time and everything.
Caleb has a stinky fish and chips minge.
Ew.
Fish and chips minge. Damn, that's mean. But yeah, is the mode where you have to constantly move around on the ground before the gas goes and you have to get to the first 50 kills? Is that game around or no?
I don't know. I don't think. I don't know.
Caleb's
Unfortunately, this is where I have to call it because I gotta.
Really?
I know it sucks. It's like this is we got a second
How
wind.
long have we been streaming
It's
for?
about 3 hours.
That's a
So
long one.
yeah, so I'm sorry
Well,
guys.
you got good material out of this one.
For sure. So yeah,
I think this one was stronger than our last one.
What was that thing where we had like a good conversation at the start where I think maybe it's unusable because you said the shit was playing too loud? I don't know.
I don't know. There might be some stuff to edit around.
No, it was about getting a fade on your dick.
No, but it led to that. I feel like there was some other stuff. I can't remember what it was. It was 3 hours ago.
There was a fade on your dick, and also talking about like how the barber would, basically the barber businesses, like how they would be constructed for it.
Yeah, David de Bergerac. Yeah.
All right, well.
David the dildo.
All right, well, guys.
David looks like a dildo. I feel like Caleb when he does David's best man speech. David looks like a dildo.
I'm gonna do that though.
And then your dad goes, "Oh, I believe it or not, my son just got fucking roasted."
Yeah,
Man.
Caleb's dad's gonna be like, "Yeah, my ex-son. Yeah, my ex-son."
Amazing. Well, I'm gonna end the stream by reading out some different endings to the stream. Good ending, Greg sent me his OnlyFans. True ending, Greg made love canon again by realizing making NG love not canon. Degeneracy will run rampant in the community. There you go. And then, best ending, Greg vaporizes you out of existence. Also, weird ending, he ends up asking for more. Well, there you
Best
go.
ending would be Greg being vaporized out of existence.
Yep.
Wow.
Well,
You don't like Greg at all.
that's not very nice. So, guys,
IDS when he sees Greg, you look like a deer.
well, guys, if you like this stream, share.